Yeah. We're the fan club. We have to go all the way. We could start our club in the college. We could call it Gold Team.
Is this us?
The Town of Harvests. And my name is Josh. I'm the Dungeon Master again for the second session. And to my left...
It's Sam. He's playing Havoc.
Hey, Sam's got the same shirt on today.
Yeah. Let's roll.
Shut up. It's Morgan playing Lord
Do you
Graham.
want to walk home?
Oh my god. Jeanette playing Steno.
Aaron playing Flavian.
Joe, one and only Atlas.
Caleb and Mofo.
Liam playing Victus.
And Duffy playing Volley.
Well then. So we are here again. So last time, for those of you who didn't listen to the 4-hour-long podcast, the Hafton incident happened, and the group left the town as it was in disarray. You all received letters from the militia of Hafton, who gave you orders if you could please follow them to help them rebuild Hafton. They need you guys to go to Portanova and to the highest authority you can find. We need help, they said. Here's a letter. Please do this. It's you already did a lot for us to hear. So you guys received that, and you went on your way. Half of the group stayed in a strange cabin that was run by a huntsman named Walter Huntsman. And he...
You're right. He's a man of his trade. Yeah.
And he went completely bonkers and was led into the forest by our very own Victus by using ghost sound. They slept in the cabin and made their way to Anguith, also finding the dead old man huntsman who died in his own trap. His own hunting trap.
Yikes.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Right.
So 3 days travel to Anguith. They arrived. You all arrived. And storm clouds were coming in. Very dark, very menacing storm clouds were building, and just let loose as you were getting into Anguith. And as you approached, people were going in and out of doors, normal, picking up stuff out of the street. Except when the water from the rain pooled on your person, it was thick and mucusy. And it was sort of moving a little bit. And as you watched it, for anybody who maybe put their hand out or whatever, it passed through your hand as if stubborn to get to the ground, and plopped into the ground and just dissipated into the earth. And it hurt. And it was killing all of you. So you all jumped into any open building you could in an immediate sense. Havoc was the one who had the jump for the group that was the active group last time. All jumped into the house of a ladder maker, who I forgot his name, but I remember it started with an A. We made a joke about A and B. So now his name is A. A the ladder maker.
Okay.
And the rest of you also went your own ways, jumping into different buildings and kind of doing your own thing.
Right.
The group decided to investigate the rain the best they could, going to a library, going to the mayor, going to the tree, which is in the middle of Anguith, the main sort of draw, this gigantic elder tree named Angu. And
Very good.
And with Angu is a gargantuan snake, which anyone's yet to see yet, and it goes by the name Orm the Harvester.
Orm.
So, upon traveling around the town, there was some weird things unearthed. The rain is necrotic. The
Big word, that means?
Yeah, evil.
Just for the listeners.
Evil magic. And let's see. Anything else?
The bathroom was always out of toilet paper.
Bathroom was always out of toilet paper.
The food was really good at the board. What was it called?
Oh, the Broken Branch?
The Broken Branch, and we came across the golem.
the earth elemental in the gnarled sort of building. Where we are now is at nighttime, actually midnight. You guys, everyone stayed really late. Well, the active players stayed really late, and also Flavian, because you were actually playing.
That's right.
At the inn.
Of course. Yeah.
Everyone was staying very late and ended up, all but one person, Atlas stayed for some reason. The rest of everybody else, and by everybody else, right now I have to distinguish who's currently in the party. So, right now, people who are heading out to the Laddersmiths, I believe, which was the idea to go back and because they offered, the Laddersmith, by the way, offered everybody lodging. Oh. It was the building was actually used to be an inn, so it has a lot of rooms in the second floor.
Okay.
So that'd be Havoc, Folly, Victus, Dr. Hippocampus, and Griff. Is that it? Yeah, that was it. So this group of people were heading to...
May I interject that? I'm actually storming off angrily into the night.
What is that?
So, the people who are going, let's just say, with that group now, minus Havoc, so it'll be right now at the table.
Where did Havoc stay?
I've stormed off into the night angrily.
Ambivalently...
I gave up on the painting.
Edgy. So, Volley and Victus, yes, you two were part of the group going, I guess, back to Laddersmith's place?
Yeah. And I'm just in the inn, right?
Yeah, you're
closing up shop.
Okay.
Whatever that means to a bar.
Okay.
You're just...
I'm there. Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Either drunk or whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay.
And so...
Making a scene, yeah.
What are you two doing? Are you going back to Laddersmith's place to take their offer up on having rest? Because it is midnight.
Yes. Yeah, I think when you go take a nap for 8 hours.
All right, cool. So on your way back, you come across a bird person that you know is Morgan.
Oh wait,
is it still raining now?
Yes.
Did you want it to be a different bird
good thing about
person?
that. So to make this clear too, the rain doesn't hurt you instantly. It has to kind of soak in.
Okay.
That's why when you all were out, except for Dr. Hippocampus, for some reason that hurt him.
Okay.
It kind of has to soak in for a while, so you kind of like going between trees and whatever things. So it's okay to travel as long as you're just not standing in the rain
and not just like letting yourself
just die.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
So you come across.
So I have an environmental question.
Sure.
Which is that most birds have an oil on their feathers which allows water to run off it. Am I still going to be harmed?
Stop this.
That was my question.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I come across
these two.
These two. Okay. Fabulous.
Victus and Volley.
Squaw! Friendly face.
Isn't that racist?
Are you saying
Is that just your word?
my language
Quiet your
is a
ears.
problem?
Sorry. Yeah.
You're listening. Everyone's still yelling encore.
I respond with.
He's just plays like, isn't that racist? This is what's going on. My bird sense.
The boundaries of racism were not clear with bird
It's
people.
like an accent. It's my
You went off
accent.
script.
My goodness. Surely you must sing about my species.
He's doing a...
Can't hear you in the end. No, sorry. It's too much in the RP right now.
So you're ambivalently in front of the Laddersmith place. Whatever the maker. But yes, you're now in front of these two.
I'm looking for a place to stay for the night. Do you guys have any knowledge in that? I've been busy handing out flyers all day.
I respond in Tengu.
Wow.
Yes.
I'd like to respond with shock and awe at you knowing one word.
No,
I took Tengu as a language.
all he does is like squawk at you, so it could just be coincidence.
This is just me, by the way. Can I just go? You guys are going.
Suddenly, a large man appears behind you. It's Mofo. Mofo, you're now also in the same area.
In large?
Are you large? How big are you?
Not
Regular.
We keep on doing that.
You're not buff.
Yeah, no, he's not buff. He's a dexterous guy. He's
Someone who's as strong as a large man. But he's pretty skinny.
not that strong. Yeah. Come on.
He's like mentally as strong as
Like a runner
The
versus
strength of a large man is behind you.
So wait, do you come upon us sounding like chickens in the middle of the street?
Yeah. I guess we're not in the middle of the...
That was yes. Man, we talk a long time just to say hello.
Where was I? I was in Hafton.
Helping peoples.
Yep.
Yeah,
You,
that's
you,
when we
were-
did
you went
the-
to Anguith. So right now you're in Anguith with everybody else.
Okay.
You were doing something.
Remember that
And I don't know what that
45-minute
is.
recap?
You get to
I
decide.
don't know what the monks do.
Probably helping people.
Just pull ups.
Sounds like
Walking on his hands, you know.
it's just like an anxiety.
Stuff.
thing. Yeah.
It's just like 200,401. It's just a Rocky montage happening.
I like
So-
the idea
so-
that he counts every pull up he's ever done. So
Yeah,
like when he
it's-
leaves
it's-
off at
yeah.
2000, like he gets back on at 2001.
Alright.
So now
Are you guys going to look for an inn?
We already know
we're
at
at
the
the
end.
end.
Sorry. This nice gentleman, A, has offered us to use his place for the night. For some reason, even though we had a member of our group who was violently racist towards him,
What is he?
he's a dwarf.
Oh.
Yeah. The name.
How
I heard.
fortuitous.
Currently
It was
hobgoblins.
havoc.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's do it.
But,
So yeah, we can stay here. In other words, yes, we can stay here for the night.
Now,
come on.
I have a question about the dwarves' abode. Does he have one of the branches or roots coming in so that I can nest on it? Or is it one of the houses that has not been blessed by the entrance of one of the branches?
we could just get you like a
Can
bunch
you
of
tell I
paper
listened
and
to
just
the
put
last
you
session?
in.
Thank you guys.
No, there's no roots going through. There's no blessed roots.
Since you two have been here before, would you mind introducing us to this?
Didn't Mofo just come out of the house?
No.
He's not here. I just
Oh, he just appeared?
Yeah.
He appeared.
Ah. Yeah, sure. I just kind of opened the door.
Yep. So you all going? Yep. So you go in, and it's if you remember, you guys remember.
Whatever his name is, A.
A like fireplace. It was like he was sitting next to a fireplace. Blah blah blah.
And his daughter, who's not his daughter.
Yeah. He's fast asleep in his chair, like an old man, just snoring.
Like an old man.
So I'd like to extend my condolences. I heard some horrible stranger killed your father of late. I'd like to say I'm sorry. I'd like to extend that towards
That is a touchy
I
subject.
raise my hand and say, I would make the claim that maybe his
He's
father
just like this.
just had an accident.
Wait,
Like
you-
old men do.
Wait, were you saying this to the dwarf?
The
Yeah,
girl.
the door.
The girl. The girl isn't there.
She's a human.
Oh, she's
Oh, she's not even in there.
Oh, she's not there. I guess I was so ready.
Thank God she's not there.
So it's the girl's father. That was the one that, and then so the dwarf
Yes, but
is
she was
unrelated.
Was she adopted by him or just living with him?
Yeah, you don't know. I guess it could be assumed adopted. Yeah, it's dwarf, but do you say that anyway? In confusion to the dwarf.
You humanoids are the same, yeah. We avians have a tough time telling you apart.
Like,
Because that's amazing.
Yeah.
pink and kind of gooey.
I've simply heard rumors. I'm not even sure if it pertains to you. How's that?
He responds by just snoring very loudly and sort of
to a
slumping
sleeping
further in
man.
his chair.
We pat you on the back and say, he's sleeping. That's what people do.
I'm going to proceed upstairs to find myself a room.
All right.
Because you said it was a
Why
2-floor.
isn't he standing?
Yes. So upstairs there are 7 rooms.
Okay.
And I made notes here. 7 rooms that are on one side of that are all like as if they are for people to stay there. And there's 2 other rooms that are for the dwarf, and then the girl.
Are there stairs or
Yes. They go
is
up.
there a handrail?
No, it's very dangerous.
I need something to perch on. Is there a chair?
Yes, there's his chair.
Oh, I would like to stand on the back of his chair.
You do this.
Do I see this before I go up the stairs?
Yes.
I shake my head and I just keep going.
The dwarf is still asleep,
That's
and
fine.
you are perching.
Great.
Do you stay? Do you just stay there?
So, this might surprise you. But birds are kind of a little bit like fish. We can only sleep with half our brain. So I'm going to close one eye and perch on one leg.
On his chair.
Yes, on his
lazy
chair.
boy chair.
Yes.
All right.
Well, that's going to end poorly.
Pick this.
Yes.
Mofo, do you also go upstairs to the abode, or would you like to also perch?
No, I'm gonna sleep on a bed.
Yeah.
Like a human.
He perches into like a pull-up position.
Yeah. Sort of resting pull-ups.
Or like one
of those like one-handed stand-up pull-ups, something like that.
Upstairs, you notice that the 2 doors that are that aren't for residences. One is unlocked and open. The other one is locked. And then the rest of the doors, all 7 of them are open for you to go into. They all have locks. They all have beds. They all have all accommodations, window, all that stuff you'd expect from a little inn. So it's kind of not used. It's almost like it was stopped being used.
Do they each have a popcorn machine?
Yes. No. just so you don't use it later.
I was just say they all have windows. It's just like one side of the house, window.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's being copy pasted the same room over and over. Someone was really bored in The Sims.
So the first one has a lock.
I take out.
They all have locks. So the 2 residence ones, you noticed?
Yeah.
One is open and one is locked. One has, I guess, the letter A on it, and the other one has the letter B on it.
Yeah.
You don't remember her name either.
But Bonnie.
No, her name was B.
But well, he called her B, but her name was Bonnie because that's what the painting said. So you guys just find room?
Yeah. So I take out a piece of paper.
Okay.
And I write a note on it.
Mm-hmm.
Stick it in my beak.
I'm gonna. I write on the note, "Thank you for the accommodations," and then I take a gold coin and I kind of roll it up into the page, and then I put it next to the sleeping dwarf.
He snores a response.
Then you'll think it's yours.
Okay. He kind of drools a bit, and he does like this.
I know what you Tengu do with money.
He does like this sort of repositioning thing, like he's uncomfortable, or shakes you a bit. Yeah, it's not.
I've been in blowing trees.
Yeah, it
fine.
could be worse. So you do that, and what else? Just gonna find a room to sleep.
Yep. Then I go find a room to sleep.
Mofo and Volley.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
All right. So your own rooms to the 7. Okay. And so I guess you all have combinations now. Everyone else who's there also finds their own rooms in there, which is how many people?
That would have been Griff and Doctor that were also with us.
10.
So, but right
Or
now,
no,
right now,
11.
we're here right
The
now.
only people that aren't
There's only
here
like
are
there's 5
these
rooms being
3, I
used
believe.
out of the 7.
I believe these 3 are the only ones here that aren't at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is Thano right now? Where is she?
Yeah, where am I?
Huh? Don't worry about that. I'm getting to it.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Sorry.
You just keep playing your music.
Sorry, everybody. Jeez.
So,
Guys got too many questions.
Fucking Bard.
Yeah. Jesus.
where do you go by? So, Hagrid,
I mean,
where are you going?
I'm going to go sleep in the stable with my yak.
All right.
That's
So
disturbing.
that is nearby
Explode.
the ladder to what's outside.
Supposed to blow up.
You walked out and you found a stable.
Yeah,
It's about
I don't want to.
I don't know, like it's not next door, but it's like
it's a bit of a walk. It's just away from all of that.
yeah, it's like a few blocks.
really
down.
well built.
It's good. All together well.
So,
Anyways,
I like it, Sam.
Atlas.
Sorry.
I was adjusting.
Atlas steps through the smelly portal.
There you go.
All right. So after everybody's found where they're sleeping, except for the people who haven't.
Right. I've already got a stupid stick. Sorry. Well made
my
sticks.
money.
It's just well made.
Atlas, you step through the bathroom into a secret chamber. In the Broken Branch, a secret chamber that leads you into a big sort of meeting room that has like those like sort of like trying to discover who the murderer was sort of walls like strings put everywhere, and there's a table with a bunch of shit on it, whatever, and there's these guys in cloaks, a whole bunch of people in cloaks, and hoods, completely anonymous, and they turn around suddenly as you enter. They all look at you.
How's it going?
You! One of them says, you! Hey, it's you!
Yeah,
It's him!
I solved the riddle.
You did!
Yeah.
Ah! Another brother! They all look at each other. Brother! Brother! Another brother! We have to welcome you. Welcome you to the High Town Cult!
Wow.
They all pose immaculately. They stay in their
It's
pose.
a magic pose. It's immaculate.
How many guys are there?
Half a dozen.
Fireball.
For 6 days.
Okay.
One breaks. Wait a second. I know who you are. He takes off his hood. You realize it's William from the magic shop. It's you! The person with the fancy clothes who bought all of the ink! I told you guys about the ink, right? I'm like, yeah, you bought a lot of ink. I told you he was a magic guy, he'd be perfect. I'm like, oh man, you were so freaking right.
You had my number.
They're like, I'm glad you came. This is... You've heard of us, right? The Hightown Cult.
I've definitely never heard of you.
And you're completely... Yeah, that you're honest. This is... No one's... That's heartbreaking. But
that's a good thing. Cults are not supposed to be a phenomenon.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, we do want more members. There's only 6 of us. Listen, we're the unofficial...
You other guys can stop posing now.
they also are like, get self-conscious and sort of relax. And they're like, oh, why do you have to call us out on that? We're the unofficial Hightown fan club. We love the Hightown Wizards. They're so cool. We know so much about them. You were a perfect addition because you're magical. Magic people know about this stuff. There's only like nature people here. They're so boring.
Listen here, William. And accompaniment.
They all huddle around like a football group.
There's nothing about the Hightown Wizards that you want to have any part of.
Well, why do you say that? Why do you say that? No, wait.
Don't pry into their business.
No, you can't say that. But we're so close. We're so close to solving the mystery.
Tell me more about this mystery.
The mystery! They like throw shit off the table. They knock over drinks. The mystery. Well, you see, the rain. The rain's been happening. You see, we formed this group because the rain started and we started seeing strange things that you have seen. What we think you've seen. You went to the gnarled building, right?
I've been there.
Good. See, I knew I liked you. William says, I sent you there because you'd be able to tell us more about what you saw. What did you see?
Have you not been inside the gnarled building?
Yeah, no, we have. Yeah, we've been there, guys. Yeah, we've all been there. Go on, tell us more. We need more research.
Then you know about the dragon that sleeps inside the building. That's the size of a warehouse. Yeah.
It fits the whole warehouse?
Not the whole warehouse. It just fits up a lot of the warehouse.
Oh, that makes sense. That's why we can't see it. Wait, what kind of dragon is it?
It is a virulent green dragon.
Oh.
You see, the green dragons are of nature, and it has come here to shelter within the tree's roots.
One guy's like fervently taking notes.
And you see, gentlemen, I speak fluent Draconic.
Wow. Whoa, I only know one language. Well, this is marvelous. This is marvelous. Wow. See, well, you
Alice starts walking around the room, like inspecting their things at this point.
Yeah, so they just like a lot of the shops, magic shops here, like hardly anything's magic. It's just like conspiracy theorist stuff that's just sort of like assembled together.
Okay.
William says, "You see, the rumors about people, going to the Gnarled building, like disappearing and stuff and whatever." And
yeah, the dragon's been eating them.
Well, really? Well, see, we put up illusionary little illusion jump scare thing so no one will come hear it because it's actually really dangerous in there.
Did you?
Yeah, no. We had one of our cultists go in there. He didn't return, so we just kind of spread that rumor that no one returns. And we set up a whole bunch of little things that would jump out at people. So
I don't think any of those things worked.
Well, we took them off.
Oh,
yeah,
just for me,
just for you, so you could do this. And you've a green dragon.
Yes.
A green dragon ate Greg. Now we can finally connect that string. And they grab a thin string. And they have Greg's portrait. And they drag a fucking long ass string to just this list of monsters that the green dragon. It goes across the room. Like, we never thought it was going to be a green dragon. So there's a whole piece of yarn connects to his head. It feels good to solve mysteries, doesn't it?
What about the big mystery?
The big mystery. The rain.
Yeah.
So you see. Let me consult my notes. He consults his notes. Because he needs to. Because he forgot what he wrote down. Rifts. Have you seen them? Rifts. They all.
The whole sounds like air escaping.
Have you seen rifts before, my friend?
Yes, just once. Recently.
Recently?
I've seen them before.
Before?
Yeah.
So recently?
Yes.
And before recently?
That's right.
So less recently and recently.
That's bad. You got it.
Where?
Hafton.
Hafton?
Yeah, it nearly destroyed the whole town.
Oh my god. Oh, Hafton, town destroyed rift.
Got a betting pool going on.
Damn!
It's ringing a bell.
No. What they do is they take the board and they flip it over to the betting side.
Who had money on that? Oh, it was Greg.
Damn it! This might blow your mind. Atlas, was it?
That's right.
Might blow your mind, Atlas. But rifts might be causing the rain. There might be a rift in Anguith.
Where do you think the rift could be?
I don't know. But there's a rift. Trust me. We think so.
Does anyone here know any of the Druids who reside within the tree?
They all turn to each other. No, we kind of keep away from them. Yeah, we...
Nature sucks.
Yeah, nature sucks! Sorry, no, we don't know anything about this. We don't know anything about the tree. But we do know. He's like, get the other piece of evidence. And they bring over like another book of evidence, and they flip it open. That on months ago, at this certain day, a person wearing fancy clothes entered Angu.
Closing a deep
Yeah,
road.
it was just it sounded like one piece of paper.
Yeah.
It was like a folder.
It's one of those books that's just two pieces of wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there might be something with the tree. Fancy clothes?
Fancy clothes.
Is that all you know?
Wizards wear my fancy clothes. Like you.
Well, this is kind of more of my taste than wizardry.
But you can cast magic. And William's like, yeah, you cast magic. I saw it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
My brother told me you saw it. That's more accurate.
Right.
Yes. I talked to him after my shift.
Okay.
So, someone entered the tree. They was wearing fancy clothes. And then the rain got longer and longer. And Hightown was involved. Because the rifts.
And the fancy clothes.
And the fancy clothes.
Atlas wouldn't know who from Hightown, if anyone, would be around here a couple months ago. Since I wasn't anywhere near this place a couple months ago. I asked William, the head cultist.
Yeah, that's right. I am the head cultist.
I asked him if he's ever seen that same fancy clothes person more than once.
No. Only once.
Did you see him?
Me?
Yes.
No, it was Greg.
Goddamn Greg.
And he's eaten by the dragon.
Yeah, very, very strange.
Scribble on his face. He's dead. You scribble on his face.
That's cool.
Right.
Now you're our new Greg.
I'm not Greg. Memory lapse. I'm going to cast it on him.
Wow. He actually forgets more than 6 seconds. Huh? Atlas! Everyone's just like, what? What's wrong with Greg? I mean, everybody's Greg.
The city of Greg? Haha, Gary.
So
All out anybody? Okay. That's
No,
all.
I got that.
So we're glad to have you part of the cult. So you're part of the cult, right? You accepted. You did the thing.
Yeah, I'll be in the cult.
Great, good. Amazing. Good. And everyone turns to each other. Good, great. You don't have a rope for you. We'll have one next week.
Well,
I
I don't need a rope.
Okay, we'll have like an emblem.
But you know what? I would like to submit
Like a mug?
a query to the crowd.
Query.
Yes, I would like to elect a
take out
new
notebooks.
leader, a new cult leader.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
Okay.
I vote for myself.
Well. I mean, we act on seniority. We act in the first week.
I'm the oldest person in the room.
Well, how old are you?
170.
Wow. You're 100 years older than Bob. Bob is just old as shit.
Bob's like
he's hardly standing.
Bob like pulled his back out in that movie.
Yeah, he's still stuck.
He's like,
Somebody needs to help.
well,
Does anyone else second me being the leader of this cult as the most magical and elder?
William's like, well, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Can you kill the dragon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't see why. Like, you can kill a dragon. I mean, you survived. You went in there, right?
That's right.
All right. Well, I guess your first decree is we don't need robes then, and they all just throw off their robes, and they are just almost naked, if not naked.
Loincloths.
I like this. I like this new guy.
We're making progress now.
Well then, I mean,
Cult members, I have a new decree for you.
What is it?
Once the rain has stopped falling, I need you all to journey to Porta Nova, where you will infiltrate the Mage College. It's a very intense mission.
But why?
Because soon, soon, by the end of this month's full moon, the Mage College will be having a college tour. They're enrolling.
They're enrolling. We don't know when they enroll. None of us know anything about
I'm
it.
probably too old, but the rest of you guys.
Calling you out, Bob.
I mean, Bob, you got held down the fort anyway. I mean, he's on his way out. He might be dead by tomorrow. Who knows? Anyways, so
He's just on his guy.
he might already be dead. Yes, and move from that post.
Come on!
You know what? Yeah. We're the fan club. We have to go all the way. We could start our club in the college. We could call it Gold Team.
Is this us?
Wait a second. Yeah.
Which one of us is Bob?
Yeah.
Who's the one who died? Where's
Where's
Greg?
Greg? Yeah.
Which one's
We're
Greg?
really coming up to that.
Greg is David.
That's a great idea.
Nobody liked Greg.
Great idea, new leader, Atlas Blue. We'll do it. But unfortunately, it's a little bit past 12 now, and it's about our bedtime, so we're going to have to go now. The court's...
That's
court's
perfectly
changed, so we're
understandable.
we have to go now.
It's
So,
late.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but Bob Soup's here.
Really help.
At least we think he sleeps. Anyways, so they all just
moved.
walk out of the bathroom.
All right.
Apparently almost naked.
Right.
You see this?
Oh yeah, I see
naked
Atlas walk in
Yeah.
to this place. Is it the bathroom?
It's the bathroom walk out. It's like
Oh,
like
yeah.
It's been there for a considerable amount of time.
So I see him walk in, and then he walks out.
No,
and then,
I don't walk out yet.
Oh, okay, all right. So
five naked
dudes walk out.
You saw him walk in, and then that's
Oh,
what I was like.
okay.
I'm still in there.
All right.
This is into some kinky shit.
Okay, I'm gonna end whatever song I was playing. What does the inn look like right now?
It's completely. There's no one there.
What is this?
Everyone packed up and left. The bartender's still there.
He just
Okay.
ends the song
All
with
right,
and now
I'll
listen
chat
to
with the
it.
bartender then. That's fine. Yeah, so I was talking to the bartender,
There's
and
probably a few drunks left who are passed out.
but then I saw, no, that's all right. I'll go ahead and fleece him of whatever cash they've got on him, and then I'll get out of there. And I'm gonna do that, by the way.
You find a silver piece and a
Okay.
paperclip.
All right, there you go. That's not enough for a room, but it's you never know when you're gonna need a paperclip. I'll write down paperclip. That's a find these days. Paperclips are
advanced technology.
Yeah, that's right.
You just got mentioned 5 years ago.
You're not even sure what it is.
It's like finding a can opener.
And one silver piece. Yeah, nice.
And mysterious modern items.
Yeah, wow. From the future. Okay, I go and I knock on the outhouse door.
Okay. You hear this.
That was big.
I hear that. All right.
Hello, Atlas.
Don't come in. I'm gonna go through their things. I'm gonna be going through their things. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna pay any attention to Bob, but if he says anything, I'm gonna blast him with cold.
But you give him that look and Bob looks down.
He's our new leader now.
Atlas, is everything okay in there?
It's all good.
Atlas, I just saw 5 dudes walk out of there.
Yeah.
5 naked guys. What happened?
They're my cultists.
You're cultists.
You find discarded robes and a book that is clearly labeled The Plan.
The plan.
I'm gonna read through the plan later on.
Okay.
The author was by Greg.
It's just a dedication to him.
It's whole back page with his picture.
Aw, poor Greg.
That's a sketch of Greg.
Loving memory of our fallen comrade.
Yeah, Greg.
But it's like really badly drawn. It's like a stick figure that just has
Atlas, I'm coming
Greg
in.
with an arrow pointing at it.
It was too weird not to come in.
You just gotta replace the toilet paper.
Replace the toilet paper. There's no toilet paper in this town. Everybody knows that.
That's why you gotta replace it.
I can't do that.
I managed to.
You did.
You notice there's no toilet paper in there.
There's no toilet.
But the thing is, there's a lot of shit in the toilet.
So what do I see when I walk into the outhouse?
A lot of shit in the toilet.
So I see a lot of shit in the toilet. Where's Atlas's voice coming from?
Behind the toilet.
Behind the toilet?
Not down the toilet, but behind the
Atlas, what did you do in here, man? This is, oh my god.
Don't eat the beer burgers.
Oh my god. Holy hell. Are you invisible?
No.
I glitter dust. I glitter dust. I glitter dust in the porta potty.
God, it's just gonna be glittery shit.
Yeah.
You make the shit look better.
Okay, alright, so I know that he's not invisible. Alright, cool. Alright, so... Where are you, Atlas? You're not in here.
I told you to replace the toilet paper.
I look at the toilet. Where's the toilet
There's no
paper?
toilet paper.
What does it look like? What's the thing you look like?
Is
it a real roll?
Yeah.
Alright, is it like a little cone in the middle that I can like press in? I take the thingy out and I take it out.
Yeah.
I don't have any toilet paper. I got this paper clip. I got a paper clip.
You might be able to figure something out with that.
Alright.
I'm gonna now start. I'm gonna take 20 to search for like secrets.
Secrets like around?
Yeah.
How long is taking?
Okay.
It can be a long time.
But he's just not coming out, so I need to like puzzle my way in here. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to find it.
Don't look at the
I will
shit.
say that very quickly you realize that this place is just mundane. There's nothing too elaborate about it. In fact, your take 20 won't last too long, mostly because it is pretty much a shack. It is like kind of like built, like you kind of have to go downstairs a bit, it's underground, but it's just like really shittily built. It's almost like a mine shaft with like shit everywhere.
I realize half the room is just Bob's.
So if there was any secret doorways, they probably wouldn't really be here because there's nothing really blocking the walls. And so yeah.
I'm going to really fixate on this toilet paper roll. I'm going to concentrate on it really hard. And I'm going to spend as long as it takes to figure out what he meant by the toilet paper.
You're going to say 20?
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to spend all night if it takes all night.
It needs more toilet paper.
It needs more toilet paper. I'm going to go ahead and think about
20
that.
minutes pass.
Yeah,
1 minute is each check.
Right,
You're thinking about it.
Do you want prestidigitation?
I need toilet paper.
And then at the 20th minute, you're like, this needs toilet paper.
That's right.
God's with every possible.
I realize now, why didn't you just tell me that? I mean, it would have been easier.
One of the minutes it was him taking a shit.
Thoughtful shits.
Okay, I can't get you out of there, Atlas, so if you're stuck in there, you're on your own, buddy.
I'm not stuck in, I'm just not letting, you just got
Oh, what?
just replace the toilet paper.
Okay, I put it back in the thing. I
Did you put toilet paper on it?
Who the fuck has toilet paper?
There's leaves.
Okay, go to the bartender. I'm like,
He gave it to me last time.
you guys got toilet paper?
Why?
I need a thing. I have the thing. You're out of toilet paper. And somebody's stuck in the outhouse.
Someone just used a whole bunch.
How much?
A whole roll.
Holy shit.
You need another roll?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well,
You should see your outhouse.
That'll be a silver piece.
Oh. Alright. I give him a silver piece. Yeah, okay.
Give him a roll of toilet paper.
Yeah, alright. Then I go back and I put the toilet paper on the thing and I replace the toilet paper.
How'd you put it in?
The way.
Over or under?
Over. Facing towards the.
Alright, opens.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Because I'm not a heathen.
It explodes.
Wrong! Alright, cool.
A small staircase down into what looks like a mine shaft.
Oh, Atlas, I figured it out. I had to replace the toilet paper, Atlas. That's how I got down. I come into the room.
Welcome.
What do I see in there? What do I
See
see?
Atlas. With a bunch
Atlas.
of robes on the ground.
No, I picked those up.
You picked those up?
He picked up 5.
It's tidy. It's tidy. Except for an old man who's naked and posing.
Right. Is he naked?
You have a feeling his name is Bob.
Alright. It's Bob. Oh, hello, man. Hello, man.
He cringes. He's like, "Don't shoot me!"
I'm not gonna shoot you. Holy cow. Wow. I'm not gonna shoot you.
Not the spray!
I'm not gonna... Come on.
He turns away from you.
Bob does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like you can picture a scarecrow in a field.
Yeah.
Just with the wind, so it kind of like that.
Yeah, okay, cool. Alright.
Don't worry, Bob. He's a member of the cult.
Yeah, that's right. I'm part of the cult.
Oh! He says into the wall.
Yeah. What are you guys doing down here? What's happening?
We're trying to figure out the mystery of the rain.
Oh yeah, I see a bunch of like string, right? All over the place.
String?
Yeah, like red yarn, like connected shit.
This
yeah,
Joe is
right?
taking all the red.
The biggest thing in this room is just it looks like someone was trying to solve a murder mystery in the most generic way possible.
Oh, okay. Alright. So
the strings aren't even elaborate. They're just.
Yeah.
Some strings just are connected to things.
Right.
Just seemingly random.
Okay.
Like someone's just having fun.
Okay, gotcha.
Greg got a donut today.
Okay. And I see like a scribbled out face with like Greg and is connected to Green Dragon and
Yes.
like all that shit. And I see Atlas standing there with an old man. Alright. Wow. Yeah, I'm so proud to be a part of this cult, finally. After all these years, it took me years of initiation and training to get here, but now, finally, I'm here. Honored to be here. Yeah. What's the next step?
Let's go.
Okay.
Solve the riddle of
He leaves
Solve the riddle of the
You leave the broken branch, and where do you head?
I'm going to return to the Ladder Maker's Tavern.
All right. And you follow Cloud?
Do I know about what's going on in the town? I don't know anything.
Wait, you know
Like, how did I get here? Like, did I just...
Atlas can fill you in if you want, and it's up to Atlas. Other than that, then you know the rain hurts a lot.
The rain sucks, right? This is weird town, huh? You know anything about it? I mean, I could make a check, like a knowledge arcana, right? I could make a knowledge arcana check, see if I know anything about it.
We know that the rains are necrotic in nature.
Oh, they're necrotic, okay.
But they don't seem to harm plants and non-living things.
Yeah, okay. 2 plus 1 plus 3. 2 plus 1 plus 2. That's 6. So, yeah.
Oh, 6? So you thought the rain...
Well, no, 15 total.
Oh, 15?
total, yeah.
The rain hurts. Probably magic. And as he said, necrotic.
It's
you're
necrotic.
like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Right. Wow. Yeah. Do you know what's causing it? Because I wasn't experiencing it outside of this town, right? It wasn't it was like in this town.
Once you got to the town, it started to rain.
Okay.
And then shit hit the fan.
Right.
Well, the Hightown Cult Club, the HTCC.
That's what that was all about. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
They've come to the conclusion that a rift,
Okay.
similar to the rift that opened up in Hafton.
That's what they're calling it now?
Well, you know,
Okay.
magic
Yeah, I
flatus.
gotcha. Yeah. Whatever you want to.
You
Yeah.
can call it whatever you want.
Sure.
It's an anomaly for sure.
Yeah.
And it's not too pleasant on the nose. Now,
Yeah. Okay.
they believe that one of those rifts is causing the rain.
Okay.
And I've got reason to believe that rift has something to do with Orm the Harvester.
Orm the Harvester. I know that's the snake that's in the center of the town in the tree, right? Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay.
But you see, the tree is being guarded right now by Druids.
By Druids.
Yeah, we can't get in.
Ooh.
Yeah, they won't let us in.
What about our Druid? Can she get
I
us
haven't
in?
seen her.
Neither have I, now that you mention it.
Thunder strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
But it's late.
Yeah.
And I've been doing a lot of drinking.
You are.
Probably a good thing.
You look stone cold sober to me. I could not. Wow.
Well, when you've been drinking for 170 years, it kind of takes a while for it to take effect.
Wow. Fast off the start there. Yeah, he's 170. So he was born. He was
before birth.
He got an early start on
and
it.
like that flask was hit.
Yeah.
Just kept it on his side.
This is yours. Keep it filled and empty.
All right, so you're heading back to Laris's place.
Yes.
You're sleeping like a yak. Correct, Havoc?
I'm
Yeah.
copying a spell down that I got from the librarian
All right.
into my book.
Okay, so enough time has passed through all the shenanigans where you guys are sleeping.
Yep.
And everybody but Steno, Atlas, and Flavian.
Yep, you got it.
Roll a perception check for me, would you?
Except for us?
Yes, except for you guys.
Because we're not in the inn yet.
And actually, Steno, can you make a check for me that is ambiguous?
You just need a d20. Hey, not a bad
And I just need to take a small look at your stats.
Oh, wait, no, that's not a bad somehow.
I know, I
Are
remember.
we next to
it's
each other?
fine.
You in the room there?
I'm assuming we're across the hall.
I'm just going to move these.
No, we're all on the
Oh,
same
yeah,
side.
yeah.
Remember?
Oh.
Remember the windows were like ding ding.
You can also use this one. That one's also good.
Alright, I guess we're next to each other.
So, what'd you guys roll? The people who are doing perception.
17.
22.
No.
No, it's above average. It's okay. Look at this.
25.
Morgan
And,
rolled a 23.
23. And, Mofo, did you roll perception?
12, yeah.
You're sleeping in the inn, right?
No, not it. You just having your roll d20.
19.
Alrighty. So, and what'd you roll, Steno? 12. Okay. I'm going to have you guys roll perception checks again. Yep.
Oh.
Did you take like a minus 20 penalty when you're sleeping?
This is difficult.
I got a 5.
5?
No, as in previously. It was 25. Alright, never mind. I got a 23.
Okay.
27 from Morgan.
At this point, I'm drunk, so I elect to fail.
Alright.
15.
Alright.
And days.
Here's what happens. So, Steno,
Yes.
you wake up.
Oh.
However, you wake up in a very peculiar state. You can't remember since you've gotten to Anguith,
Oh, man.
since the rain has happened.
Okay.
You don't remember really anything after that.
Did I know about the rain? Was I...
Yes, you saw the. Basically, all you remember is the rain. It hurt. It was falling.
Okay.
And everyone was scattering,
Okay.
and everyone was going which way. You were out in the rain, and you
blacked out.
You blacked out.
Okay.
You don't really know where you got to, and now you wake up, and you are standing in a room that appears to be an inn room.
Okay.
Behind you is an open window.
No.
Your hands are caked with dirt, and your weapons are drawn.
Okay.
Do you have any
What's
weapons?
going on?
Folly.
I do have weapons.
You wake up to a window being opened, and you see Stella with her weapons out and her hands caked in dirt.
Okay.
Go.
I quickly jump out of my bed, grab my sword, and say, "What the fuck's going on?"
I don't know. I was about to ask you the same question. I don't remember anything. I don't know what's happening.
It's not like deception. It's just, I don't know whether, I'm just going to say, it seems very odd. Because from what I know about the rain and everything, it's weird that you don't know what's going on.
Do you know where everybody else is? I don't know where any, like...
Guessing
Does he
Volley?
know? Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Just like the rest of the group.
Do you know where anyone is? Or is Volley?
Yeah, I don't know where... No, just like
No,
everyone else.
you have no idea. You're just here now.
Okay.
You might as well close your eyes and open them. Now you're in Volley's room.
How did
in
you
battle
get to
ready
the
for
second floor window?
Do I know this? Do
No.
I remember?
You know nothing.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's like you're completely...
What's the last thing you remember?
I remember the rain I remember it hurting, and then I...
Actually, you don't remember it hurting.
Oh, I remember the rain, and that's it.
She didn't show up in the town the same time as us. They went on their own, right?
Yeah, she was,
We went into two different groups.
Well, you guys ended up merging as one towards
Okay.
the end, just to make it make sense.
And then
at
when the
same
rain
time.
hit us, we all...
Everybody shot off in different ways.
Okay.
Except the active group, they all stuck together. So...
Alright, I put my sword away. Because that just scared the shit out of me.
And, as you guys are having this conversation, in another room... Alright, I have to make a roll. Fix this!
Every time.
Yes!
Dead.
Oh!
No. Picked the wrong room, dude.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
You wake up, and you also see something.
Do I see a horse?
You see something in the window.
Okay.
The window is open. And you see what appears to be the moment of somebody using wild shape to turn into a tiger. So you just wake up as somebody just morphing.
A dude just fucking animorphs right in front
Yes.
of me into a tiger. 5 panels of...
Bless you.
Yes. Animorphs bring into a tiger.
Okay.
And what is your reaction to this?
I'm going to tumble to the door. I'm going to take... What spells do I
The
have?
window's not an option.
I'm going to cast Vanish.
Tumble vanish.
Yeah. I tumble to the door and then vanish.
What is vanish? Is it invisibility?
Yeah.
Alright, you
I'm
can do
invisible
that.
for 30 seconds.
4 rounds. 4
So
rounds.
this is, by the way, this is the surprise round. If I had to be,
Okay.
so you get to do this because you basically caught up in the act. So yeah, so wild shape into a leopard, you dodge.
I also, oh, you know what? Last thing I do, as I'm tumbling, I go, "What the fuck?"
We're going to keep that trend up right now.
Mofo.
At the same time, you hear both of us just yell, what the
Mofo and Havoc. You both wake up.
I'm in the stable.
I know.
Oh.
You got good ears.
Very
Or
good.
Well, I mean,
someone
you don't
else
wake
got
up to
it.
any sound. By the way, not because of what he said. You wake up to something else. You wake up to pain.
Oh.
Fabulous.
I'm getting stabbed.
Havoc, you take 1 damage. Mofo, you take 6. You are covered with ravenous insects all over your body.
Oh god.
In your bed, there is just insects just swarming all over you. And Havoc, you're the same way, except less painful.
Yeah.
So I want everybody,
They don't like goblin
Then the
as
scars.
and also
Yeah.
our 2 over here.
Yeah.
You guys get to the ladder maker's house,
Yeah.
and you hear, "What the fuck?"
Okay.
Very clearly.
But we're missing shit. Something's happening in there.
You hear that very clearly,
Okay.
and you see you're approaching from the side of the house where all the windows are, the 2 windows,
yeah.
and you see that 2 of the windows are open. Actually, wait,
Yeah, 2.
Yes.
Yeah, it's my room and the
Yeah.
other.
It might be
My room and Victor's.
no, actually 3.
3. Okay.
It's 3. So there's 3 windows open,
Okay.
and there is something, some sort of thing on the roof, multiple things,
Multiple things on the roof.
weird shapes on the roof, and
Here we go.
And,
Come on.
roll initiative, everybody. Volley, what's your initiative?
2.
Volley's abusing me.
2.
You get an experience point. 2?
Awesome.
Wait, really? 2?
Damn. It was a rough roll.
You were super startled by Steno. You were just floored.
Listen, I was taking a good nap, and then that happened.
Alright, Mofo.
Well, I mean, you're a snake person, so
Yeah.
it kind of scares you.
So wait, am I in the building or am I in the stable?
You're in the building.
I'm in the building.
Yeah.
You're in the
You're
third
in the inn being devoured by bugs. You were in the stable
my
for a
own
couple of...
Not being bothered by these bugs at all, because I have damage reduction 2 and they don't.
Oh,
see
yeah.
the point of damage.
Yeah, no, you just wake up to them on you.
I would
you
wake
don't
up.
like
I
to
would
say
wake up. I was
sleep.
asleep. They have to deal damage to me for me to wake up. I was asleep. I'm just being swarmed by bugs.
There's just
They don't like the taste. They don't like the taste of goblin.
So,
They're just chewing on my
what's your
scar tissue.
initiative, Mofo?
Me?
Yeah.
12.
And Fabian.
10.
Oh wait.
Victus. 13.
13.
And Morgan.
8.
We're all not
Oh,
doing
shit.
so hot with our rolls.
Steno.
You got to
Oh, did you say? Sorry, 8.
No, it's okay. We were talking about
I know. I was.
Atlas.
10.
Did we all
rolled
bad?
Shit.
Yeah.
I broke 20.
And Havoc.
4.
Okay, so let's just double check it, and yeah, this is kind of funny because bad guys go first. So it works out. The leopard in the room with Victus.
I think you said it was a tiger.
Tiger.
Yeah, that's it.
Hold on, let me check.
Tigers are more dangerous than leopards.
You're right. Let
Go catch a leopard.
me check my notes real quick because I might have been a slip of tongue. And here it
Three
is.
maulers.
A leopard. Because you're right, a tiger's too strong.
Tigers are pretty
I had that thought when I was making the character. So, leopard.
Is it a puma?
No.
No, it's a leopard.
Leopard.
Is it a jackal?
Just a leopard.
What about
just
a
spotted
warthog?
leopard?
A jaguar.
So
Where did the
leopard,
murder go?
and you're invisible.
Yes.
Now, leopard saw you go invisible.
Yep.
That's a problem.
Leopard gonna see if it can smell you.
Hope you took half.
Smell you. It would still take half on any, or it has to flip a
Yeah,
coin to
it's
see if it
a
is.
mischance. Yeah, mischance. Yeah.
All right. So the
You put it
leopard,
right in the middle.
the leopard, cleaves the bed in two. Just like rips it. Just where you were when you turned into a invisible man.
I stifle my sounds of anguish.
just ripping apart, just fluff coming out of the bed and stuff, just tearing it, and then just looking around afterwards. Did not find you, even with its nose, its snoot. Could not smell you out.
I've learned two things. It's hostile. It doesn't know where I am.
There's one to a sticker on top of a sticker.
Yes.
Yes,
We've all learned that.
that is exactly what's happening.
I'm saying this for
You
the audience.
successfully repeated what I just said.
The audience is understanding my motivation.
So 4 damage. Is that doing
4 damage will hurt.
So 4 damage
No,
of biting.
you got
By the way, swarms just do damage. So you took 1 damage.
What?
You've taken another 1 damage from the bugs. They acted on surprise, and now is the initiative.
So wait, I don't take 6?
What?
No, you did take.
No,
You
you
already
did.
did.
Now
You're
this is
getting
the
another
actual
1.
attack.
Yeah, this is initiative.
That was just a surprise round.
And do you do any? Well, no, we'll get.
I'll wake up on when it's my turn.
Yes, you're right. Victus.
Cool. I'm going to use stealth to sneak up behind the
Stealth check.
The leopard.
leopard. I'm assuming I get a real good bonus on my stealth check.
You get a plus 20, I think, from being invisible.
Okay.
Is stealth a class skill for you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he's a rogue. Alright. Oh.
I am that kind of rogue.
That kind of rogue.
No.
It's every kind of rogue.
12 plus 20 plus 5, so 37
For sneaking?
for sneaking.
He's very sneaky.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, it is not no. The invisible man in the room.
All right. So, and my knife is hidden away inside of my sleeves.
All right.
I stab
You
this
need to
fucking.
animate that.
He does the jazz fingers.
Nothing up my sleeve.
Nothing up my sleeves. And then
Oh,
I
wait, hold
fucking-
on. Here's something. Oh, yeah.
I get in behind it and I just
Get dead.
shove the knife right up its.
It's what?
Sphincter.
Yeah, make a roll.
Let's splat you.
Let's see if it happens.
I think you have a bonus too for being invisible.
For attacking?
Well, your visibility goes
Well,
away. That's
Certainly
all I
you'll get sneak
remember.
attack.
He is flat
Hold
footed.
on, I got it here.
Against the invisible opponent?
He's totally flat footed right now.
Well, that's not
Because
true.
of
He's right
visibility?
around tearing things
Yeah.
apart.
Okay.
He doesn't see me coming.
Ooh.
It doesn't make him flat-footed.
Because
No.
the
But
leopard
it's
already
still
acted.
in
What
combat.
did you use? Again? Vanish?
Vanish.
Oh,
I'm invisible. It's invisibility. All right. So
You should have statuses on that. Maybe. I don't know.
it's a 19.
Check your
That's
thing.
what it says.
Does that have statuses on it?
21.
Defender is attacker is invisible, +2 to melee. That's it.
Yeah.
He's
Not, but because he's not aware of your weapon, you have the knife master.
Yes,
ability.
that's why.
What'd you roll?
24.
That's it.
Yep.
You do indeed put it in something behind it.
All right.
Wonk.
2 things are going to happen here. We're going to do some stealth damage. And also, I'm going to put a status ailment on him, because that's just the thing I do. So we'll do... we're going to make him disoriented. And so that means he takes... he has a -2 to attack, and -4 against me.
Alright.
That just happens. And then my attack... Oh, I have it written down up there. I'm doing 2d8 on my sneak attack. So that just happens.
Mm-hmm.
As in the 2d8 damage is full.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So that's 16 damage.
That's just 16
And is
damage.
there anything else?
Now I gotta roll for my damage.
There's actual weapon.
Which is 1d4 plus 5. 2. 7. So 16 plus 7, which is 21.
Are you adding
23.
My dex.
7 plus 6 is 13.
Just
And the 10 from the 16 is 23. It says 23.
I said 23.
You said 21.
Did I? I thought it said 23.
math is hard for some.
Massive damage.
Massive damage! That's a lot of damage!
So, how?
Oh, I shoved this knife into his spinal column.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Through the anus.
Does he find a hidden blade?
He finds,
I am the hidden blade.
He finds his own blade, which was hidden until now. But the leopard just makes the worst sound. And anyone who was sleeping is now awake.
We're right next door.
Yeah, everybody's awake.
Well, we were already awake, but I...
Flavian, what do you reckon that noise was?
Oh boy! I think we need to go up and
Outside
find
initiative?
out.
What?
Do we wake up outside of initiative?
Oh, you're in initiative.
Don't know, we just
Yeah,
heard
we
a very
outside of
loud
our turn.
scream
Yes.
from a wild animal.
Everybody's
Oh.
door.
I just
Okay.
murdered the fuck out of that tiger by shoving my knife.
I'm pretty sure Victus is having quite
Yes, the leopard.
violent
It's not
sex with something.
dead.
Oh, it's not dead.
Oh, okay.
Not dead.
No.
I'm also out of invisibility now.
Very
Yeah.
injured.
Okay.
Vanishes.
Very pissed. Very bloody. Just pour. The scene is pretty much a torn up sofa. That's a weird thing to sleep on. A torn up bed, followed by just horrible gore that is just spilled on the ground, and your hand, which is probably up to like the arm in blood.
Ooh.
And all right.
Can I move? No, I can't
No,
move.
you moved to get there, didn't you?
Yeah.
you
So I'm done.
As long as his hand's not stuck.
All right, that's my turn.
I'm assuming this whole the last couple turns have been you being eaten by bugs, but you hear that, and
I went through some walls.
you can have an action. Bugs eating you, horrible leopard scream.
So you said this is a swarm. Can I knowledge dungeoneering how to get out of this? Or can I make like a check?
You're not grappled. You're
Okay.
just covered in bugs.
Gross.
So I think you can make an attack on
You could probably roll.
The butt.
the swarm,
Yes,
right?
you can attack the swarm.
Because they're just occupying the same square as you,
Yes.
effectively. But you'd be punching yourself.
There's also no.
I'm gonna get you.
I always fought myself in training.
Okay.
Yeah. This is what all this training is for.
Wake up.
Just like the woods. Yeah.
And thus Mofo faced his greatest opponent of all.
Yeah.
Himself.
So I just got a key pool. So I'm gonna flurry of blows the swarm.
Yeah.
Slash myself.
Oh yeah.
Really, it's him just doing like the.
But how?
Please, can we just mind? Me and Steno are in the middle of this room, hearing squeals from one room of a wild animal, and him just.
Are you gonna use fists or open hands? Are you gonna try to kick yourself too?
So far, out of your whisper conversation was just what the fuck?
There's a lot happening right now. What do you figure that was? Let's go check it out.
So I have to deal damage to the bugs. They're not just like squishable. I can't just.
Oh, they are.
Oh,
But there's a lot.
So
of
you know,
can I make like a dex check to just like?
You can just
Or a
punch
sleight
the
of
swarms.
hand.
You can just aim at the swarm.
It's like another entity is
Yeah.
occupying the square with you. You're not going to hurt yourself by hitting yourself.
No, you're right.
The bugs, the individual bugs will die en masse,
Right.
but that deals hit point damage to the whole
There
square.
are 300 bugs on you.
You're
if you want
getting
to
rid
know.
of.
Like if it's a swarm
You
of
pick up
birds
one
attacking
bug
you,
and-
you're punching individual birds, but the swarm is
You're just like,
is taking damage. Yeah.
Did you have to use birds?
Yeah, they were like small black crows that are sentient.
no one attacks you have divided by 300.
Listen, let's be honest. The best part about this whole thing is that just woke up everybody in the house,
Yeah.
and that poor old dwarf's gonna wake up to a bird above him.
Yeah,
You're probably going to be surprised.
He's
Yeah.
gonna freeze. He's gonna have a heart attack.
I really like the idea of somebody grabbing a bird out of a bunch of birds, punching it in the face, just like throwing it back, and all the other birds like collapse.
Double weapons?
So if I,
Yeah.
so then I can do
Thank
2
you.
Wait, you don't like bats?
and 1 for the
They're
close.
basically
I'm
birds.
a bird.
Lots of birds.
Yeah, you've got 4
No.
attacks.
All right, let's all calm down and see what's gonna happen.
It's
Alright.
Mofo's turn. Let's
Yeah.
see what he does to this swarm.
He's just figuring out how
So
to
I
flirt
was
with key.
spending 1 key point,
Yes.
and I put those over here. And
You could use a
I'm
standard
gonna-
character sheet, but this is, this is
nah.
yeah.
He likes those grids.
And I'm gonna do 4 attacks on the swarm
It's a
Okay. So with what?
with my hands.
All right.
You're gonna like hand bone this thing to death, huh?
Something, yeah.
No, he's just slapping bugs.
9 plus 3.
12.
Yeah, 12.
going.
19 plus 3, 22.
Mhm.
21. And 14.
This is a lot like the scene in.
So 12,
One Punch
14,
Man.
21.
I'm thinking the same.
The two in the middle. The two in the middle. Second and third.
All these
Opens
claps
his-
aren't great.
He opens his smoking hands and it's like it just flies back up.
By the way, this is bludgeoning damage, right?
Yeah,
Fists
Okay.
are
it's my hands.
Yeah.
I figured.
It's just my hand. Just the tip.
Does he know if his attacks are effective?
That was effective.
They're not precision.
Super
right? I don't get-
effective.
Fire is effective.
Precision?
I wouldn't get sneak attack damage for this. I'm not
Oh.
flanking.
You're not really
zero
sneaking
roll.
up.
He's not flat-footed.
Monk.
Or bugs.
No, you're not gonna get any critical damage. No.
Yeah, I don't think you can even
Flat-footed.
flank a swarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay.
That's not bad,
8
8 damage total?
cumulative. Yes.
though. Is that? Do not add your strength modifier. I guess you
I don't have strength modifier.
because you're
I'm not strong.
4 strikes.
Everybody forgets.
4 strikes. 2 only hit. And by the numbers you've given me, you have killed 200 of the 300. How do you do this?
With an amazing flurry of slaps.
Self-slapping.
Yeah.
You're breaking their ranks,
Yeah.
but they're not. They're hanging on.
I look like a dancing ninja.
The score of man and blood will go on for sadly another round.
You guys are outside seeing shadows of him just doing this.
Wow.
Meanwhile, everybody hears just applause coming from.
He doesn't exclaim or anything. Yeah, it's just slapping himself. Yeah.
You've heard, what the fuck?
Just like
Flavian and Atlas, who has the highest dex modifier?
I've got a 2 dex mod.
And he does.
Flavian, you go first.
Okay. I
It's actually
gotta go
awesome-
check it out.
Hold on. It's awesome that you both had the same initiative,
Yeah.
where you both
Yeah. We both walked in. We were like, "Wow!"
in tandem.
Holy shit! So I'm gonna run up the stairs and go to the most interesting sounding door.
You're outside right now.
That would be the
No. I thought we made it to the front door, right? Did
Yeah,
we?
where are we?
Yeah.
Did you just run past me?
Okay, I'll say that.
Hold on, you guys are on
I'll
the
say
road.
that from the sounds that were happening in this prize round,
You guys are
you guys
on
are
the
curious
You're
enough
not
to
on
like.
date. What
to, like,
do you want me to do
want
while
to
we're like
enter.
10 to you're sleeping?
I'm not sleeping anymore. Squad.
So, yes, I'll say you guys are at the front door, and you notice as you were walking forward, you notice the 3 open windows,
Okay.
and in the 3 odd shapes on top of the building.
Okay.
There's also bird shit
Did
all
that-
over the
Did
door.
did that puma die? Did that? Did
You
that
guys don't even know it
jaguar-
exists.
You don't know.
You don't even know if it exists.
No, in medicine, no.
It's definitely.
You have no idea what
very
that was.
interesting
But
sign.
it wasn't like a mortal cry. It was just of extreme discomfort cry. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Sudden and very sharp-fisted.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
It's like a Cards Against Humanity card. Yeah. All right, I go to the Puma cry door because this is intriguing, but I've heard that before. I haven't heard this other sound that was so. I open up and I go ba-da-da.
You go up to that door.
Yeah, that door. Yeah.
Is that what it looks like?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Wow.
wait, hold on.
Okay.
Zen's still up there.
Yeah.
How do you know he has the right room?
The door is locked.
Oh, is it?
Has to be.
Oh,
Did
You
you lock
locked
it?
the door when you
I might have locked it. Yeah.
That makes sense.
You're a rogue. You locked the door.
I bet I locked it and I didn't even use a key.
Unfortunately, you get there and the door's locked.
Oh shit.
The door shut.
How much movement did I use to get to the door?
All of it. So you pretty much for you both, you guys can go anywhere in
You're
the
outside
house.
of the door.
So
And
while
then-
I'm running past the other door, can I jiggle it? Can I jiggle the other handle?
Well,
I mean, I guess I technically said
You
that.
also,
Does he even know which door is which?
you also see when you come in,
Yeah.
you walk through the living room where Morgrim
Yeah,
is awake with the dwarf.
yeah, but is she fighting him?
No,
She's like perched, right?
yeah, the dwarf is as you walk through, and if you choose to keep following through to the second floor,
Yeah,
it is him as he's looking at you,
yeah.
waking up and then looking up at the perched bird above him
Okay,
before he even reacts.
that's pretty. I don't know. That's pretty interesting.
So if you want to stay there, or you
Yeah.
can keep going as if.
But I just heard a jaguar get fisted with a knife.
You don't even know what that was.
I don't know what that was. But it definitely was interesting. This is like a little comic strip, but this might be the start to something even bigger than that. So I want to go up there, and I want to, I can't do it on the table because I fuck it up every time I do it. I knock on the.
That was the scream.
So you knock on Vicus's door.
Yeah. And I say, "Hello, housekeeping."
As a free action, you can hear that while standing over the situation you've made for yourself, and you can respond
Okay.
with a vocal.
Can I do a check to see if I recognize the voice?
No, wait, I'm playing my thingy as a. Can I wait? No, it's like a standard action to start my bardic performance, isn't it?
You know it's by voice.
Okay. All right. So I'm not.
You've been around him.
Is it a standard action to start my bardic performance? Is it a standard action?
I think
So the first thing I do when I walk in the door really is start my bardic performance. I want to start playing as soon as I walk in the door and I hear all this nonsense.
Oh, can I
happening.
hear?
And then
I can hear
yeah.
it through the door.
That's right. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
So you're playing your bark music to the door.
What's up?
You're
What?
playing it to the door,
Oh yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I can hear it.
You can hear it. Yeah, I guess everyone can hear it.
Yeah.
You had like that
It's hilarious.
awkward pause when he came into the living room.
Except Adam.
Just kept going.
All right. So, any reaction to this?
I say, "There's the leopard. Thanks for the music."
All right. Next turn.
Open the door!
Alice, I assume that you were in tandem walking through.
Yeah.
But you now this is
So,
your
Zach.
deviation.
Who is that?
It's Zach right now. He's not in the game. Get off my dick.
There's no.
Just like Griff to walk in off stage.
Do we have a chair?
No, yes.
All right, so I go in. I quite briefly wave hello to Morgrim. And I say hello, and then I follow Fabian upstairs.
Jack.
And then, so I get upstairs and I'm like, is it locked?
It's locked!
Sounds like a dog.
I spend an Arcanus point
Okay.
to prepare knock in
Nice.
place of blindness death.
And that's your standard action. And you're also next to.
Next to me?
Yeah.
So we'll post up.
Kill them!
Yeah, we'll post up on the door.
Yeah, so
We're on
they're
either side of
stacked
that.
up on
Yeah,
the door,
yeah.
SWAT style. Yeah, get where?
Yeah, so you're up there, and wow, this is quite the scenario.
Yeah, you should have drew that picture a little bigger.
Oops. Steno and Morgrim, who has the highest dex modifier?
Aaron is currently killing the
I'm
dog.
+2.
And then he killed
One.
Okay, so I do.
Yep, so you go first. You're in the room with Volley, and you hear all every single thing.
Okay, so we're in the other room.
We're right in the middle between Clappy and Fisty.
Yeah, so you're in this room right here.
Okay.
And then to your left right now, because you're back to the window, you hear the horrible leopard-like sounds.
Yeah.
You hear Flavian's music being played, and another set of footsteps come up and then get near the door. And to your right, you hear a finger slapping. Four really loud slaps. Yes.
Okay. Well, I recognize the playing. I've heard it before. The music.
Yes.
I recognize that it's Flavian or Flavian or whatever his name is. We don't really know. And so I kind of want to check out what's happening. Can I leave the room?
Yes, you can unlock the door from this
Yeah.
side.
Okay.
So
And
you go into the hallway.
yeah,
and,
go to
walk
the
past
hallway.
Volley.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So you just broke
Well,
into
no,
my
you can
room.
come with me. Can you come with me?
Yeah, on his turn, he can.
Yeah.
do it.
Okay. All right. So I'm ditching you for now. I want to go check it out. I decide to check out the room where I heard the scream. The animal
So
screeching.
you step out and
As
you
a
see to
druid,
your
I'm
left.
concerned.
Yeah, so you see to your left, to the doorway which would go in. You see this guy, you see Flavian, and you see Atlas vigorously going through his notes, like preparing something.
We're both stacked up on the door.
Yeah, both stacked up on the door like SWAT style. You have some more movement and a standard action, so you can still do stuff. So
Okay, so have I opened? So the
you're
door's
on
closed.
You're in the hallway. The door that you just came from is open, and the one that they're around is closed.
Okay.
And they're doing whatever.
Okay, so I can't see into the room. The door's shut.
The one with the noise leopard.
Yep.
No, it's shut.
Okay, so I knock on the door.
Okay. What do you say?
Occupado!
Un momento.
You knocked on the door? On this door? That we're both stacked up. What are you doing?
He's knocking on the
What? Okay, I just watch her do this. I'm not gonna stop her or anything.
Instead of like you.
Joe, did you knock? Oh, Joe, you
No, Joe asked me if it was locked, and I was like, yes, it's locked.
Yeah, he didn't even question you.
No.
You went up there.
I said it was wordlessly.
It might have been like an inward door. And all you do is
yeah.
But no, so do you say anything, or is it just a knock?
I knock and then I burst in.
It's locked. It's fucking locked.
So it's confirmed now. It's locked.
So I watch her. I just nod at her. Yeah.
Like this. You hear another knock and a vigorous.
I try to open the door, but it doesn't open. It's
She like puts her shoulder.
This leopard is turning back to you like.
Shaking my head and I didn't ask for this.
No. Is there anything else?
My first fisting and everybody's trying to come into the room.
You
can
made
try
a
to hit
move
the
action.
door. You could try to use a spell.
Yeah.
or-
You made a move action, and you have a standard action. So you can do anything you want with standard action.
All right. So we're trying to get this door open. We're trying to get
That's right. Yeah, you got it.
Would it be crazy if I transformed myself into a rhino
That would
and
be
burst
nuts.
the door down?
Is Rhino a thing?
She can wild shape right now, but I'm pretty sure it's just a medium creature.
there's some-
And I think that it's.
What if it's a baby?
A bear? A baby bear can do it. Probably.
A bear?
You could do like a cub. Let's look at the wild shape.
Or maybe like a
Or
little
we
elephant?
really should have pulled up. We should have
I
created a
know.
wild shape.
That's alright. You look that up.
Yeah, or a ram. Yeah, or a ram.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. You look that up.
Yep.
You should pick a move.
I say to
Or
Senna,
moose. 'Cause
Mooses
I'm-
are pretty big.
I say to Senna, don't worry about the door. I'll unlock it in a moment.
Yes.
But I'm really eager to
She.
get inside. I
She's
really
trying.
want to know.
And she didn't ask us any questions.
I heard an animal in pain, and so I'm like.
That animal's gonna be a bit more pain. I've heard that sound before.
Sounds like something was stuck over.
Thanks.
You do what you gotta do.
Yeah. How
I mean,
about
I just want to get in there. I feel like they're taking too long. They would have already gotten in there by now.
Shit!
You do what you gotta do.
Doesn't she have beast shape?
She has wild.
She has summon beast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's different. Different, right?
Yes, it is.
You could become a really buff dog.
Wait, I want to see your photo.
There's a table, but it just
What do
says
you
like
want
what.
to
Your photo.
You could be
No,
a
yeah.
dog.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
You could
it's
turn
not,
into a
it's not an
snake.
accurate
Doesn't
representation.
matter.
You could turn into a
You
snake.
can turn into a snake.
Yeah, well, and I have my snake.
And you have a regular snake.
Actually,
though.
if you just want to turn into an animal, you could turn into a tango.
About the humanoid animal. You could, or be
Or dwarf.
alter self.
I mean,
to
but
turn
what
into
would the
a
snake be able to do? A snake wouldn't be able to break down a door. That's why
Yeah,
I picked
the
some.
lock isn't like a comically large lock either, so you can't like.
Those
Yeah.
There's no like
You
weird.
just look at
Wait,
the-
how
Well, actually,
how high is
We
the
know this you can turn
the
into
gap
a
between the
medium.
door
yeah,
and
actually,
the floor?
that would work.
What?
I'd say that a
How high
snake
the
could
gap
shut up.
between the door and
A
the
small
floor?
snake could fit through.
If your snake is still small, I thought it got a size upgrade.
No, but I could turn into.
Oh yeah, you could turn
a
into a small snake. Yeah, absolutely.
and
Yeah.
get in.
Yeah, you could do that.
Wait, if you're wearing,
But it's a standard action.
if
You
you're
already used
wearing
your
your
move action.
snake
I'm
as a
I'm
So-
not anymore.
so
He's
you
too
would-
big.
That's true. If you do that, you don't have a move action, and then
So
Joe can just unlock
you
it.
would just be a small snake, and then the door would open, and you
So-
wouldn't be able to cast it.
Oh, well, that's dumb. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
If you have
gonna
any
hold
other
off.
spell, you're gonna okay.
You could
yeah.
use Flame Blade.
Yeah, I could use.
Flame Blade is pretty sick.
I
Burn
could
the
use
town down.
flame
Burn the
blade.
Or you could use Produce
That-
Flame, which is that
The
other
dwarf
spell.
is going to be so happy.
That you-
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that would be more fun. I
You
think.
just
Use
saw
produce flame.
everyone in.
Yeah.
A
I'm
wizard
gonna-
run upstairs. And then you. Sorry.
No, it's okay. What's the door made out of? Is it
Oh.
flammable?
Yeah, it's wood.
Don't light the. Okay, no, never mind. So,
Let her do what she wants.
Yeah,
This is up to her.
man.
We haven't
This
burned
is-
down a tavern
this is-
yet.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, what if
In
somebody
this
gets
tavern, this is
control
it.
Don't let
the
me
snake?
affect you in any way. Go
See,
ahead.
because I can.
Griff, walk.
How
Do what you
many can
want.
I use in one? So I could.
You can cast any of those
Because
spells
I could
once.
create water.
You were
to put
just
it
in the
out.
lab.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a big deal.
You do what you want to do.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna use produce flame.
Yeah.
Little.
What time is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna use produce flame. I'm gonna
Hit the door.
I'm gonna make my hand go through the door. I keep it in my palm. I can keep it in the palm of my hand.
So you're gonna try to
Right.
like sear through the door.
Yeah, I can like get through it.
Like
a lightsaber?
like
Yeah, can I
episode
do
1
that?
lightsaber
Yeah,
style.
yeah.
Yeah, why not?
How much damage does a fire thing do?
It should say
I
on
think
the
it's
produce flame.
one.
It's probably 1d6. Yeah.
That's what I'm pretty sure it is. 1d6.
Produce flame.
One day.
Produce flame. 1d6 plus 1 per level,
I was looking at that one. Sorry.
or touch or thrown. So she can do 1d6 plus 1 per level to the door,
Can I do
to
that?
this wooden door. Small wooden door, or is it just a
Yeah, it's
How thick is the door?
Is that a thin, flimsy wooden door?
it's yes, it's not nothing special.
Okay.
It's a normal common door.
So you can just roll for damage on this door. Here you go. It's a 1d6. And then you get plus 4 damage to that. So 8 damage to this wooden door to put
8
your
damage?
hands through it. Yeah.
So you just like push your hand
Yeah.
into it with a fireball and it
So
just
she jiggles the handle,
Yeah.
uses her, and then she lights her hand.
Could
All right,
you do that?
I'm
do you
doing-
do that on like the center of the door or where the handle? is?
No, like where like the because what's
the
the
center or what?
The lock.
what do you think would be most effective?
Well, no,
You're
you
hitting
do
the
it.
wood. You said you were hitting the wood, so I guess it would be
Yeah.
the
Well,
so,
what's the handle made out of? It's a wooden handle.
yeah, iron.
Iron handle.
So I guess it would be a wooden. So you,
So I could go right above it, and then I could
Yes.
you know
Yes.
stick my hand in there. And
all right, so it's fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Element doing 8 damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which could kill somebody.
Yes.
So that's enough fire damage to kill a commoner. So
This is our common measurement of
Yeah.
So I want to say what you're doing through his perspective. You see just glowing hot fire.
His
The
hands
door
still in
starts
the-
to glow, and then it just goes. And it's just
Door.
just ash. It just lights up, and it kind of like it's like it lights up briefly. It doesn't catch on fire. Like embers remain, but just a gaping hole now is there where it was above the handle.
Yeah.
So it's still on the hinges, but it's
Okay, I poke my head. I lean down and I look through.
I'm not paying for that.
Yeah.
I imagine all three of you are like
Yeah, all of
yeah.
Looking in.
Yeah.
And you all can see what's
The
currently
sun.
happening in the leopard room because there's a leopard in there.
Wow.
Who's just on the bed
I
with
guess.
Victor's holding
It's
his leg.
looking horrified back at
Yeah,
the dude.
behind it
Yeah.
with a giant gaping wound near its
Oh,
spine.
Yikes.
from but it appears the wound is like It came from the wrong direction.
Right, the right direction in your case, I suppose, because that's doing the most damage, yeah?
So the door's open now. With your fire doom fire spell.
Alright.
And now it's more.
We don't need to unlock it now.
Morgrim.
So I'll go to the next one.
Yeah, okay, alright.
And you've seen lots of people run in.
Sorry, Joe.
The dwarf guy looks up at you. And I assume that you probably look down at him.
Do you flutter your wings?
What would you say to somebody in this situation?
I would say, sounds like quite a cacophony upstairs. We should check it out.
How many more people can we put in front of this door?
He looks at you and he's like, and he looks like super delirious. He looks like his eyes are just spaced down. He's like, oh, I shouldn't have had the last glass. Oh, and then he passes out, and he actually just topples over. And
Is that dwarf the bug guy from Men in Black?
That's what I got.
I should have not had that glass.
Give me sugar in water.
But yes, he passes out, and you hear a voice coming from a dark corner of the room. It's underneath the staircase. And you don't see where it is. You see where the voice is coming from. It's in the room.
Is it male or female? Or?
It's male.
It's male.
And it's speaking to you in Tengu.
A lot of people speak in bird today.
I know. How
Birds.
silly question, but how tall is the chair?
You're standing on it.
Am I at least 5 feet in the air?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna glide towards. Hey, for every 5 feet I'm up. I'm gonna glide towards the voice.
All right. So as you hearing this, you just burned yourself over there.
You don't even know what it said yet. Wait, we don't.
No, it. Obviously, you do this in response to.
I'm covered in feces.
Yeah.
I'll kill you.
And you doing that to where it is,
Streak
it
of bird heart.
unveils itself. And it is a Tengu, one of your own kind, who is shrouded in hood and equipment and daggers and a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh,
Assassin Tango.
yeah.
And he addresses you.
As? If you say mother, I'm gonna be so upset.
Yeah.
I'm only 16 years old.
Where did you go my whole life?
They move quick in Tengu.
We die at 40, in case you were curious.
One second.
I'm considered middle age almost.
It's weird.
Thank you. In 4 years, I must migrate back to make.
There's a lot of hate towards birds.
I've learned their language to give them hate in their own.
Tell how much you hate
Sister
them.
of him. He says, not that loud. Kind of whispering. He is whispering, not kind of. Sister of him. Why do you travel with the people you do?
Brother, they provide me protection and some guidance.
Protection? I've been watching them, sister. They've done nothing but snoop where they shouldn't be snooping.
I have spent very little time with them. I know not of what you speak.
Yes, I know. You are on your own. You were handing out flyers.
Tengu.
For our deity.
No, for the equality of our species, of course.
They don't care.
I will make them care.
Your mission is foolish, and you are aiding people who will kill Anu.
I highly doubt it. Have you seen these guys?
They know something that they shouldn't know.
It's like a flashback.
The smash cut to us all staring through the same hole.
Just knocking.
Yeah. Hello? Yeah.
You put the hole?
You guys trying to handle? Yeah.
Door's locked. Door's locked. Door's locked. I got it.
It doesn't matter. They know. They know things. And they should die.
I'd rather find out what they know before we determine such a harsh punishment.
And that's why I'm here, Sister Rowan. You must assist in ridding of them. And you will have the honored trust of Angu. Surely this means something.
It does, except it goes against the very nature of our species, which is good neutral.
Neutral, it's... What is neutral but just natural selection?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Pulling out big words.
We have so much corruption. How far is it going to go until we just need to cut the chaff? Cut the people who are doing harm to Angu, the once great Druid, the tree that's giving this town life, and they want to kill it.
We are already seen as such a low species, they will never listen to me.
What?
We're seen as less than...
No. That what you said didn't match up to what he said.
Oh, but if I try to, persuade them otherwise of harming the tree, they're not going to listen to me?
That's why
exactly. That you're proving his point.
Okay.
That's why you killed them.
I have
Turn
not the
your
means
fires
nor
on.
the ability.
Well, that's why. If you're listening to what's going on right now.
Did he just convince you that you need to kill us?
Is
that what just happened?
I manipulated.
Yeah.
I'd do it if I could.
Just a bird, man!
I can't do it, guys!
He walks out from the corner and kind of brings his bird-like claw over the rim of the glass of the dwarf. And,
Does it make a high-pitched noise, or is it just like one of those silent things where your nail is over glass?
Yeah.
Didn't even make the noise.
No,
She
but-
just thought about it.
He brings his claw over it. He looks at the dwarf and just
Fucking flicks him?
flicks him.
Jesus Christ!
No
This guy's a
respect.
monster!
Leave him alone. He's provided shelter for
What's
me.
a good bird pun for Malcolm X?
That's it. That's all I got.
I'll say this, Sister Over. You have your opportunity now. I've opened it up for you to redeem yourself for traveling with these people. And the consequences will come if you don't take this opportunity. And they will come sooner than you think. With all the sound that's happening upstairs.
Brother, do you come with these strangers upstairs?
You're referring to like the people who are attacking?
Yeah. But I don't know. I just hear the kerfuffle. I'm sure there's creatures upstairs.
He responds yes.
Ah, interesting. Why would you associate with such violence when passive is our nature?
If you were to hear Angu, you would know. Just trust me, sister. Because the only alternative is death! He flaps his wings out and just runs out the door.
Wow.
Flightless bird.
Runs out
No
the
wonder
door.
he's so angry.
He drops, he drops something.
Okay, I would like to examine it.
All this happened in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
It was very elaborate. Yeah, it was very efficient. Yeah,
It's efficient.
Maybe it was an efficient language.
Yeah, there was
It
is long-winded and also incredibly quick.
Yes, you can examine it, and it's something written in Tengu.
Okay, it's something written?
Yes.
Okay, can I pick it up?
Yep.
Awesome.
It is a vial of poison!
Man, I specialize in poison, guys. This sucks.
And as you come to that conclusion, suddenly we're in a barn covered with bugs! They're everywhere! Bugs are everywhere!
Yeah,
Havoc!
so I don't have my armor on and I don't have my weapons on. All of my weapons need to be physically attached to me in order to work. So I'm unarmored, I'm on my back, I'm covered in bugs, and they're biting my flesh all
And you are
over.
close enough to the stuff going on that there's like what is it, like a public disturbance going on? That's what it sounds like?
Yeah.
It's like someone's having like either a rad party or...
Now it sounds like a party, yeah.
Yes.
That sounds like
Yeah,
a
there's
party.
clapping.
Yeah.
You hear something down the street, you can't call the cops.
Yeah.
That's the
Right, yeah, but I'm covered in like beetles.
that's the big problem too.
And they are dealing damage to me, and they're all like biting and stinging and going nuts, right? Is my yak okay? Is it covered in bugs as well?
No.
Okay.
This is
Is it like
horrible discrimination of the bugs to
just
you?
localized to me? Like
Yes.
they're not even on the ground around me?
It
they're just
can
on
only
me?
be a 5 foot square. So
Okay.
it has to be only...
So it's perfectly on me.
Yeah, they're in a square shape.
And
they just make bugs.
so
The rectangle of bugs.
So what I'll do mechanically is rage and use my claws to attack them.
Okay.
With one attack. but in flavor, I'm going to yell, cry havoc, and be choked by the bugs as they enter into my mouth, and just chew them up. So here's my Raging Claw attack. I have 2 of those. So 7 plus 9 is 16. Does that hit?
Mm-hmm.
And then I have 20.
The first one doesn't, second one does.
Okay. 6 damage.
Alrighty then. You have killed
Cry home!
with your raging flurry.
I don't give up. Get up. I'm still laying on the ground, just chewing bugs.
100 die.
Nice.
In your mouth. They're just all going into your mouth.
the map of the bugs to the HP. We get 100 die in this tragedy of the bugs.
Alright, that's my turn.
Mouth.
Back to the inn.
My mouth. Volley.
Oh, yeah.
You are the last in initiative.
I rolled that natural 1.
It was pretty good.
Maybe I should go try the door.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I kind of poke my head around the corner, out the door, and be like, just see what's going on, I guess, because all I've heard so far is yelling and something about the
you
door.
see post-door explosion.
Yeah,
that's the one. Atlas looks up from his
So Alice is on his knees trying to peg. She's burned a hole, and he's just playing the music.
Yeah, we've all poked our head through the window through the little hole in the wall.
So, what does Volley do in this situation? What does a magic man do?
Magical things, hopefully.
I beckon him over
You
with my
can
head.
get in.
Come on.
I can get into this
You can
room.
move past your allies and get into the room.
Okay. Yeah, why not? I'll just burst.
There's a leopard!
Did you see that?
There's a leopard!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll run in and try to cut this thing down with my scimitar.
Volley jumps in.
Like, you guys did all this work just for me to burst through.
Fucking runs through. Wow! All around
The music, he's just like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
More
have music.
magnificent. Yeah.
It's epic. It's epical.
Yeah.
You could be convinced this is a dream.
Yeah.
Someone just burst through my door.
This is your heroic moment.
Climbed in through
And
your window.
the sword is
Ran
so
out
bad.
your door.
Oh my god. Hold on.
Burn down the other door.
Burned down another door. And you sprint through the burned down door.
While he's sprinting through, you guys high-five him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
You got the touch. Dun, dun.
I'm just gonna use True Strike because I'm gonna feel really embarrassed if I miss this, so I get a natural.
Is True Strike a standard action? Yeah, I think it's True Strike.
True Strike is a standard action. That's why it's not a good spell.
Fuck you.
True Strike isn't a good. Unless you can cheat
attack,
it.
you
You
know
can cheat it out. It's good.
So it's like accuracy. You like wave it and you're like, I got you.
Nah.
That wasn't
I'll just
supposed
go
to be a
in.
dig. That was-
Fuck it. I'm just gonna go for it.
There's a meta magic
Try
feat,
to-
but it's way later and it ups the spell slot by
Nope,
4.
that's not gonna happen.
So you have to use a 5th level spell slot for a first
Nope.
spell.
So with a 10, you jump
Not a
into
good
the room and you
I missed the epic strike.
you slams the bed, just
Meta magic rods.
Come on, you're
Yeah.
sad.
slams the floor.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Why
use
is
this as
everybody
my
attacking
second
my bed?
attack with a spell because I can cast.
Can you do that dual spell thing if you move more than 5 feet? Or is that full round action?
Spell thing.
Or the attack spell?
You're a magus, right?
Yeah, I can do both.
So you
Is that a
can
full round action?
you can
Where he's attacking with his sword and also attacking with his...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's a full round action.
Oh, it's full round action?
It's a full round attack. It's
So
a
you
full
can't
attack.
do that because you moved too far. You have to.
You're right. No, because I had to go out of my room into the other one. Nope.
So
I just messed.
Yeah, you body slam the bed.
The other way.
Nice, dude.
Slam the bed.
Alright! Yeah.
You realize that it used to be comfortable. And now, the leopard, turning to this, extremely pissed, makes its full round attack. Its full round attack, of which
Would you describe its claws as knives?
just a lot of knives on it.
Mechanically, you would describe them as it being armed with knives?
No,
Damn.
it's a natural weapon.
Slash.
Metaphorically, they're
So
knives.
it's plus AC.
Unconfirmed natural 20.
Yeah!
Everything else missed.
Cool.
Yeah, good for you.
So I duck and just...
Oh, Jesus.
Step.
So, with a bite, comes at you. bites at your neck, and no dice, no bite, no neck biting. But then there's 2 claws because it's got 2.
2 claws means it attacks with 2 at the same time.
Yeah,
It's 1 attack.
one attack.
Yeah.
Bite and then 2 claws.
2 claws. It's so dumb that they put it like that because it's not 2 claws as in you can do 1d6 each time. It's 2 claws as in
one.
It's
like a slam.
Yeah.
Oh, well then.
Okay.
2 claws
Read the dragons and you'll
almost
get
look like they're going to wreck your shit, but not quite. No, it just gores you and like maybe cups your shoulders a bit, and even that is it's not that much. It's 4 damage.
Oh, okay.
Just
But he gets you.
he gets you. He gets you, and there's still blood pouring out of it. There's blood kind of on you now. It got blood on you from the injury you did.
I already.
It is a mess.
Good thing somebody here knows prestidigitation.
Meanwhile, in the only still closed in room.
the slapping man.
and these bugs, they do 4 damage! It's their last go.
Did they deal any damage to me? Did the swarms go on the same time turn?
Yes, I forgot. Oh, they do 5.
They only do 3.
The biting happens.
Alright.
And now it's
My turn?
no, it's Victus first.
I'm going to. Which side of the tiger is?
Who's next? Volley's kind of next to you a little bit, so you could 5-foot step and flank.
Yeah, so I do a spin move, 5-foot step.
Cool.
Aha! Stab him with my knife.
Someone try to sneak up on the rogue and
I
then
pirouette.
sneak attacks. You just reverse this assassination.
He has uncanny.
I do.
So he can't be caught flat-footed.
I mean, you should be attacked. You're unaware. But you're not fine.
Unless the rogue is 5 or more levels higher. He's attacking him.
In which case I'm dead anyway. I attack this fucking thing with my knife. I do it.
That's not wrong.
In my 16s. 5, 3... 24. 8 damage. Is it enough?
It's not dead. It is almost dead.
Okay.
It's so close to dead. But
So,
what do you?
Can I make a move after that?
No,
No,
five step.
Alright.
All right. It's
No.
standing.
Well, you did a full attack action, right?
I only have 1 attack.
Well, did you do a full attack action?
I have
So
one
then,
attack.
if you 5-foot step and then you attack, then you can move afterwards. I thought.
No, no, 5 step is your move action, and also it's a part of full attack action. It's like a special.
Did
So-
he 5-foot step?
Yes, the flank.
2 flank.
Yes,
He's 5-foot step to flank with Vi.
yes.
He's on the bed.
Yep.
With the jaguar.
Wait,
Yeah.
then you should have
Okay, so
applied
now-
your precision
Oh
damage.
yeah, don't I get my precision damage?
Oh yeah, because you're sneaking.
Oh, cool.
I thought you already did that.
No.
Oh.
No, that was just my dex. Yeah,
It's
let's
16.
fucking throw 2d8
Yeah.
into that shit. Yeah, I just did 7 more damage.
Nice.
How'd you kill him? Also,
I'm coming in from the side.
on the side.
Yeah, so I guess
Nasty.
I'm gonna do like the.
I ram it in from the side.
Wasn't this a druid?
Mm-hmm.
So he's not dead.
No, the druids have a health pool. Their health pool. It's different.
They can die during their wild shape.
Yeah, they still have their normal health pool in their shape. They keep it. Yeah, it's only in 5th edition they decided to have different HP pools.
Oh, I didn't know they changed.
I think it has the HP of the beast.
I think it gains hit points based on.
Well,
what
based on the
class it is.
Constitution.
Yeah.
So that's
It's like if he becomes a bear, then he gains it.
so he doesn't morph back into a fully perfect person. They only get bonuses based on the thing they turn into. So yeah, it's only 1 HP. But yeah, you murdered this leopard.
I
that,
stabbed my knife into its head. Let's say.
All right, goes straight to the head, and now the head becomes a half orc head
I saw this coming.
and a half orc person,
I saw him do this, so like I'm not surprised at all.
and just in
But to us, it's kind of like a fun twist.
Yeah.
Ooh.
See that coming?
Yeah.
morphing around your
Wow.
dagger just into
Wow.
a half orc that just has like the dull and like open. Yeah.
Who sent you? Oh,
Oh, he's good. Yeah. Wow.
Where's Carol?
Da-da-da, yeah.
And Mofo.
Give him the slaps. Give him the slaps. This is the slaps, 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 slap.
Alright. Slap it up. With a
Let's go and slap happy.
fury of slaps.
Give it to him.
I'm not going to spend a key point this time. I'm just going to do 3.
Give him some mercy.
17. 11. 19.
That's a 2 slapper. Double
Alright.
slap.
Double slap action.
Got another double slap.
5 damage.
All of them are gone.
Nice.
There are no guns left.
Ah, 2 supersonic slaps.
You are free.
You didn't vocalize at all during this whole thing. You were totally silent, just slapping yourself. Now I'm done. Back to bed.
Alright, I'm going to go get my hit points.
Yeah,
I'll just
okay,
lay down
alright.
again. Yeah.
He's going back to sleep.
He's not a dramatic guy. He's just here to slap and go to bed. Yeah.
The entire time Mofo's just like flat faced.
I just saw like this whole little saga play out, and so I now like turn out, and now I'm gonna go to the slaps. Here I go.
Just all you heard was a stab. All you saw was an orc man fall over from being a leopard, and then you heard.
Yeah. I'm going to the slaps. I go over to the slappy room. Yeah.
Alright, it's locked. Well,
I knock.
Do you lock your doors?
I don't care. I don't have anything worth any money.
Alright,
I don't see why I would.
I just like I kick it down. Bam! I try and do a kick move. So I'm gonna
A
try.
man playing sick music
Yeah.
enters.
Pow! Hey, what's up? Oh wait, he's sleeping. I stopped playing.
Dead bugs everywhere.
Yeah, all you see is dead bugs, and he's like trying to sleep again.
Oh, sorry, Mofo. I just back out and I close the door. Sorry, man. I just get out of there.
What's down there, baby?
Nothing. Just Mofo. Nothing in there. And then I play the music a little quieter now.
You like try to put him aside. You like try to put him to sleep. Like
sorry.
So,
I just thought it's, I know what I'm going to do next.
Alright. Well, you're next, so you got it, yeah. I'm down at this other door, and I'm like, it's just Mofo.
so it's that man, Atlas.
Alright, how high up are the steps?
The steps that you got up.
Yeah.
The first floor.
Yeah.
It's a flight.
It's like 10 feet?
Whatever flight of stairs is.
Yeah, it's like
about
10
like a
feet.
story.
Yeah.
Alright, I just jumped down the stairs.
Wow! Why?
Just jump back.
I play a chord for you. That was
Well,
good.
I heard like an angry squawk fest downstairs.
Oh yeah, no,
So
that's right.
I jumped downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
The birds.
You land.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah.
You see an unconscious workman.
Except it's very graceful, so it's like.
Yeah, you look like you're like kind of floating.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
as if he's on wires.
Yeah.
He's not on wires.
You can see he gets kind of lifted from something else. Yeah. Well,
It's like a stage play.
it's kind of uncomfortable. Yeah.
And you see Morgan with a vial.
What was all that squawking?
One of my kind was here. Are our friends safe upstairs? What's going on?
Yes, they seem to be safe. The slapping was strange, and there's a dead druid up there.
I'm doing all right. Squirt.
Did you squawk at me?
I know Tengu.
Oh, yeah.
Are you squawking at me?
Goddamn, your mother's squawking.
Whoa. Come on. We know
That's our word.
That's their word. Yeah. Come on.
My squawker. No.
There's a druid up there?
A dead one.
Dead.
And I was like diagnosing it up to.
Her hand's
he's
still
dead
on
now.
fire. Yeah, I think he's dead.
Yeah, hold on. Wait. Yeah, that's dead. All right.
Puts the finger underneath the nose.
Yeah.
He's
That's dead. That's a dead orc.
Is it a Tengu druid?
No, it's a half orc.
Strange. The Tengu associated itself with the attackers upstairs. I simply assumed they'd be all the same species.
It seems to be not the case.
You hear a sound.
What the fuck was that?
Where does it come from?
I'll make
Fucking
a
noises, man.
I'll make a
From the
nature check
roof?
on that.
Nature check.
Hang on. That's got a bonus.
2.
13.
I get a 10.
Had to be the wind.
Or I know what the wind sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, hold on.
You haven't heard of wind.
I'm made out of wind.
Anguith.
I got a.
Different wind.
I I got
Wind you've never heard.
25.
Upstairs.
Yeah, but if it's coming from the roof, then
It's
I'm
not
cool.
natural.
It's not natural? Okay, so I got a 25. And I was like, what was that? That wasn't natural, I say in my song. I'm kind of singing, but quiet because I'm right outside my
I call outside.
Yeah,
I call upstairs. We don't know.
yeah,
I've got an idea. I'm going to do an acrobatics check and try to climb out.
Are we
the
in
window.
combat right now?
Say.
We're still in
Can
combat,
anyone
I
get to
thought.
the
We're
roof?
going to Havoc.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, Havoc, you do.
We're still in
I take another large mouthful of bugs.
Ah!
I'm still laying on my back.
There has to
like
be a
they
better
swarmed
way.
into my mouth. I chew them up. I swallow and open my mouth again for the next mouthful of bugs.
Oh. Come on, you motherfuckers!
Well, you guys see a fight. I see a free meal.
The yak's just on the bottom floor being like, you're doing great!
16? Does 16 hit?
No, I'm sorry.
I in fact, I open my mouth and no bugs go in. I'm like, oh, they've caught on.
just this elongated fight of man and bug.
Because he's on the ground still. He's in.
So before you jump on anything about going where you hear over the storm, and it's coming from above.
How did these people not get hurt by the rain?
That's a good question.
I didn't think that far.
At least that's my thought. Anyway.
That's a good
I'm not
thought.
here and I'm drunk and
That's
eating
fine.
bugs,
That's
so
good.
I can't.
You hear some more sounds that sound weird.
Who's turned their sprinklers on?
Yeah, what was that? You know there's a water ban at this hour.
Then one more. You do. What do you do?
I jump out the window and acrobat up to the roof. No, I don't just like...
right into the rain.
All right, you go up.
Yep. Well, I gotta... Do I have to acrobatics check this, or do I just do it?
Holy shit! I'm never
You
gonna be summoned ever.
make a contract.
Now, how far away?
Yeah.
Okay, there's no way I see you.
Not the
I
cock.
can't protect him with a shield.
No.
Shit, that was a 17 right when I picked it up.
Yeah, you
Do
should
you have
have
something to protect you against the rain, at least?
No. He
I'll
won't
be
get hurt
quick.
unless he's out there soaked.
Yeah.
Unless he's like
More than one round.
Yeah. Is it more than one round?
Acrobatics. 21.
You Batman your way up there. Cool. Right out the window, up the thing, and you see three large dissolving holes in the ceiling of the building.
Dissolving. Are these holes not only?
No.
If I had a drum kit.
So these holes look like something is boring its way through the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. You being a rogue, know that it was traps.
Traps. Mm-hmm. As in they were just set and now they're activating? Mm-hmm. Or somebody else dropped traps on the roof and then fucking blew themselves up with their own traps?
You can't quite tell. But you do know that there's nothing up here that could set them off. And now they're being set off and spewing acid.
Awesome. Okay. I'm going to poke my head down into the room and yell, "Get out of the room! There's acid coming in!"
Don't do acid.
So, you guys go down and
Grab the body!
Well, whose turn is it? Are we still in combat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Havoc. The bugs.
So we're not. He's
Alright,
in combat.
This
so-
time I will actually use my hands to try and swat at the bugs.
No mouth action anymore.
I rolled even worse, so it's no. A 9 is actually better than a 7. Sorry, never mind. It's an 18. It's an 18 hit.
I also forgot the attack from last time. There's 2 damage doing anything to you.
2 damage does not do anything.
This man is this is a struggle.
Ah,
So what was your roll?
18.
Yes, that hits.
Alright. 9 damage.
The remainder of the bugs are gone.
Nice.
You destroyed
So I
everything.
scoop them up. No, crunch them down. Yeah, good.
You just ate a 5-foot cube of bugs.
I ate a 5-foot cube of bugs and then go back to bed.
What is with you people, bug people in
Man,
bed?
that bug thing was weird.
It's a stall. Of course there's gonna be bugs.
Yeah. This is not supernatural or anything. This is just like lice. Yeah.
That was actually
Fuck, yeah.
from his point of view.
Right.
So,
I had to go downstairs, but I knocked on the one door that was locked. I'm assuming B was in it. I said, "You might want to get downstairs." And then I go down.
There's no response.
Oh, even better. I still go downstairs.
Oh, jeez.
How many rounds was that?
Combat?
Yeah. 3? Alright. Cool.
She'll just end up dead.
The combat over now?
Yes.
Okay, combat is over.
All
Alright. I
Enemies
end.
in the ceiling.
I stop playing and I head down the stairs. I'm not gonna. Nope, I'm not gonna try and jump down the stairs. Just checked and don't have acrobatics. So I'm gonna go down the stairs and check out the scene down here. And I see Morgan with a vial of something, right?
With the vial something. And I insist that you carry the dwarf man.
That I carry the dwarf man?
Yes, I can't lift him.
Who do you think I am? I do have a +2 strength modifier now, though, and I'm looking to show off. So, alright, I'll pick up the dwarf man, sure. Yeah, here I go. Yeah.
Me? You will carry the dwarf? I guess I could try.
What do you mean? Oh!
So Griff arrives.
We'll give it a shot.
Coming out of the woods once again.
In case I need to bonk somebody. It was a 13.
Finds the half-naked man eating bugs. Or more like, when are you?
Yeah, I go in like time works. I sleep like, fuck, what year is it?
So, you're in a building that is being collapsed by acid.
It's melted by acid?
The ceiling,
The ceiling is melting.
Acid is pouring on this building.
So...
Griff is in one of those rooms.
What?
Is Griff in one
Yeah,
of the
he
rooms?
was in one of the rooms.
Yeah, Griff and Dr. Hippocampus are in one of the rooms. You said.
Oh, we didn't
Yeah,
know
we put him technically in that
Is
room, the last room.
Mofo's room melted?
I would say that Griff definitely woke up to the.
I guess they all woke up. Now everybody back is the people who aren't here are downstairs.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna tumble through the acid area.
All right, roll that.
Oh my god.
I'm avoiding the acid
Mm-hmm.
by tumbling. That's acrobatics, right?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah.
23.
Or you jump through the hole
Okay.
and through the acid, but not in the acid.
Yep. And then I look at B's room.
His room. There's no one in his room.
Oh, there's nobody in
However,
there.
there is the painting
Oh.
from before. There's notes attached to the painting, and there's an open window.
I'm gonna take a look at those notes.
The
I'm gonna
note-
investigate this room. What happened here?
The notes are about finding her brother.
Oh, I did that shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You sent her on the wrong. She didn't even take my
Jamie
picture.
Huntsman.
Jamie Huntsman. That actually sounds like somebody.
You know Jamie Huntsman.
No,
No, we don't.
I killed a different. I
We killed Walter.
caused.
Was it Walter?
Walter.
Oh, praise
Walter.
this.
Killed
Meanwhile,
Walter,
I'm
but not
thinking
James.
he's
It's
pausing
Walter.
a really long time.
I've
before
never.
saying this
I've
stuff.
met Walter, not Jamie.
No.
Then killed.
For how much acid is poured out of these traps, this building doesn't have much time.
Oh, so it's like a lot of acid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like 3 small holes.
Well,
of
it
acid.
started like that. And
And now they're expanding.
Yeah. This is very
Quickly. Alright. The roof is melting, and we need to
And now
evacuate the
the
premises.
second floor is starting to
We grab Dr. Hippocampus out of the top room. We knock on Griff's door, and
Are we leaving?
yeah, I'm gonna knock on your door again. I'm gonna kick it down. We gotta get out of here, Mofo. I was right the first time. Come on, we got.
I don't feel bad anymore.
We gotta go.
Gang, I know just where we can go.
Yeah, okay, let's
Follow
go.
me.
Yeah, all right, I follow Atlas. Yeah, come on, everybody.
We have the dwarf.
Oh yeah, he's on my back. Yeah, so I kicked down the door with this door. Come on, man.
Flavian, reach into my pouch and take these cloaks.
Oh my god! All right, I take both of his hands.
Everybody's one round of action before they're exposed to the rain and the acid.
You know what? You know what the sad part is? That dwarf was about to wake up and he just got knocked out going through the door with his head.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not being very careful. Yeah, okay, so
There is a
I
commotion. If you're sleeping, you can.
I'm asleep.
Okay.
I didn't say asleep. I think
where's
that
that?
was a
House
really
party
weird
down the
dream.
street.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
getting real loud.
I think eating the bugs was a really weird dream.
This is we're taking it to the streets like New Orleans.
go.
Put this weird outfit
So
on.
I'll go back to the initiative. So Victus, what do you do?
Didn't even get a
One
second
round
turn.
before the house is
I conceal my knife.
Okay.
In the open. Let's see if anybody notices.
I'm sure your friends won't tell.
Yeah, what?
27.
Yeah, no, it's gone.
Cool.
Yeah, you actually don't know where it went, but now you. Well, you've had it.
Shit.
It doesn't look like it's
I
there.
just dropped the knife.
So it's one of those things again. Haha.
And you just exit. You just beat it to like a
Yeah.
cover
I'm gonna book it towards the tree.
towards the tree.
Towards the tree. tree.
Which is true.
Because I have a suspicion.
Okay. That's interesting.
Oh,
Mofo, what do you do? I'm sorry.
No, wait, I'm not in Mofo right now.
I'm sorry.
Is he in his bed? I'm in his doorway yelling at him right now with a dwarf on my back.
Okay.
That's what's happening. We gotta go! Come on, Mofo! We gotta get out of here! Acid on the roof! The building's melting! We gotta go!
Oh.
This is true. You look up. There's a hole forming.
Sorry about waking you up the first time, but now it's serious. We gotta go now.
Alright.
Okay, alright, come on,
we
let's
got
go.
this.
Yeah, alright.
We're going. And I run out the door ahead of you. So I have 40 movement.
You're way faster than me. Blow back.
Come on, you gotta catch up!
Yeah.
Atlas, what do you
Wait. Do I get all the way out of the building?
do? Yes.
Alright, do I see anybody else
Who is
with magical abilities?
Magic? No.
No. Like, in our party? No?
Well, I was downstairs.
Okay.
I have
we're
that.
all
You
downstairs.
go downstairs, so you pass everybody. And you know.
Okay. Then I want to stop and ask somebody if they can assist me with my injuries.
Oh, I have cure light wounds.
Oh, you're-
Yeah, so you
you're-
blew past me. You're like, wait, no, hold on.
Unfortunately,
leaving.
stopping. You only have like a round before things start to like cave in, like the foundations, ash just kind of pouring through.
Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna go outside.
All right.
Yeah.
There's cover. I assume that you'll find away from the rain,
Mm-hmm.
and you are going to do the same.
Well, I gotta get Dr. Hippocampus and Griff, right?
Well, they already left.
They
the
left
motion.
already?
We're assuming everyone downstairs. Now they're ready just to leave on command.
Okay, cool. So I just head down so long as there are no PCs upstairs that I need to take care of.
Oh, great.
Are there
Griff is here.
We'll get it. Greg.
Are there NPCs that are upstairs? Are there other tenants at this inn?
No. Well,
Well, do I know that?
no, you actually haven't been to the inn before.
You're right. I don't know.
You have no idea.
But like these doors could be locked and shit. And I've got this dude on my back. I'm just gonna save the dude.
The
Doors are open now. We're not
yeah, so you can
occupied.
look in the rooms that weren't being
Okay.
used.
I do a quick like.
There is one locked room at the very end.
There is a locked room at the end, and is it Griff's room? Do I know this?
You saw. You've seen Riff. I have a feeling maybe you did see him.
I've
downstairs.
seen.
He
Yeah.
arrived.
Hippo campus just bolted downstairs. I thought.
Well, you arrived. Yeah. No, you were. Well, you were.
You was in a
You become part of the area.
Alright.
So as Griff does.
Right. He wanders out of and into things. Yeah, right.
So no, pretty much. This room has a big capital B on it. Next to it, it has a capital A.
I'm the doctor.
Didn't we already check her room?
We should have totally.
I don't think
Well,
we
the Fleet does not know that.
Yeah, I don't
They
know.
just jumped through the ceiling.
What?
You jumped into a room in the ceiling.
Oh, and
No,
now we're in
I
this
jumped
room.
into our room, rolled, opened up the door.
Oh, and went into a room.
Yeah.
Okay, well now it's unlocked. I'm just gonna assume you're locked.
Okay.
So, yeah, then
So
Just get
it's
out.
open as Victus in it.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
Come on, man! The ceiling. You already know about it. Let's
I
go.
left.
Yeah.
I disappear
Yeah.
and reappear in the street,
Yeah.
having gone towards the.
Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, and you left. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, I completely forgot about that. So Atlas.
Follow me. I know a safe place.
Yeah, let's go. I'm following
Here, the
you.
acid.
I yell out while I'm running. I think the Druids have something to do with that. I'm going back.
And Estella?
I'm still in the building.
You are, yeah, you're still in the building, and you
You
were.
just diagnosed this outwork as dead. You're like, this is dead orc.
Dead.
Yeah, you're still in,
Yeah.
in the stance you were after you
Like
blew over the
chewing
door.
on his pinky finger or something like, yeah.
I should probably get out then,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I
The
think you
acid
were
is, like, caving in
stabbed.
there.
Yeah. So yeah,
Expert
I
opinion.
leave. I get out of there,
Alright.
and I'm following the rest of the group. I don't know.
Or you follow Atlas with his, like,
Merry
his
band.
merry
Yeah,
band.
yeah.
Alright, and then,
I guess I do follow Atlas.
Margaret!
I'm gonna take one of the cloaks Joe offered at the very beginning, and conceal myself and follow along.
It's awkward shaped. It's shaped like a humanoid, so it's kind of like big on. It's got,
That's fine. The bigger, the better. I'll look more like. Wait. Have
it's
you
like an odd
guys?
blanket that's draped over you. It has like this really crude symbol that Atlas, you know that this is actually the high time symbol, but is completely wrong. It's like backwards.
It's
It's hand drawn.
Yeah, it's hand drawn backwards.
HTC. That's
And-
right.
And
Yeah.
stitched by a grandmother. or something.
Yeah, it's the
It's,
high
it's
town.
put on by like paint, so it's actually kind of running a bit.
Yeah.
And Molly.
I'm gonna follow Atlas because he says he knows a place. So
All right.
I'm gonna run
He
out
knows a
and
safe
follow.
place.
What the hell? I'll grab a Colt.
A robe.
Well,
It's not, we don't know. Come on, who said anything about a cult? Come on, it's not. We don't call ourselves a cult.
I'll grab a robe. Why not?
Alright, so
Just for the hell of it.
So, and Griff.
You ran off to the tree?
I guess once I noticed that everybody else is going the other way, I'm like, I kind of like walk back. No one followed me. God.
Yeah, well, I guess I just kind of walk out then. Like slowly, just minding my own time. not a care in the world.
Your own time.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
Just outside, just chilling.
Very,
What's going on?
very calmly, just like.
A little rain.
Yeah.
You see them grouping up.
The rain is killing you.
That's those fuckers again, huh? Okay.
Alright, so, I guess the people who follow Atlas, do you just lead them?
Well, do we leave?
I
Do we
lead up to
leave
the
Havoc
attic.
though? Do we know Havoc is in the barn?
We don't know where he went.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't think you told anyone
No,
Havoc.
he just stormed off.
Yeah, he just goes. Okay. All right.
He had his own.
Yeah, I lead everyone to the broken branch.
Right.
Can we get into the broken branch?
that bartender works long hours.
Yeah, he's in there. We're back, and I dump this dude on the table. That's what I do.
No, we're gonna go. We're all gonna march into the bathroom.
Oh, right. Sorry, I think I'm on the table. Yeah.
You put it on the table,
Yeah.
and then she just puts a roll of toilet paper up.
Yeah, nice. And I grab it. Yeah, no.
Equivalent exchange.
That's right. I leave the dwarf on the table, and I take the toilet paper. Okay. This is our key to entry. So we go in. And
One is worth one silver piece.
yeah, that's right.
So you're all in the fan club.
Yeah.
Cram in that little.
It's not that little. It's kind of big.
Bob is still imposed.
Yeah.
Bob is sleeping, but
I
he's in
sleep
the
like
pose
this.
that he
Yeah.
does.
Okay. We're here.
Where are we going?
We made it. You want to tell him, or should I?
Why did you bring us
Well, gentlemen, and bird person, and snake woman. I'm afraid to tell you that you have all been inducted into my cult.
I'm already part of a cult. I mean, religion.
This is different. It's real.
And you're at a tree, so shut up.
What are you talking?
It's
You
pretty
see-
developed.
My deputy, William,
That's right.
he will be mounting an assault.
Covert assault.
Covert.
Yes.
I'm gonna use a local check, knowledge local check, to see if I know about William.
Did you go to the tree, or are you here with?
No, he's here.
Yeah,
He's
after
swinging
I
off towards
noticed
the tree.
After I noticed everybody else didn't go, I said,
Oh, you just said okay, good.
Yeah.
So you-
"Do I know this William with a
W.
23?"
Yeah, he runs the magic shop.
Cool. You mean the
William-
William that runs the magic shop that doesn't work?
Whatever it was, William.
It works almost.
Yeah, you're thinking of his it was a slip of the mind. You're thinking of his brother Melvin,
Oh, I was thinking of his brother
and
Melvin.
his other Melvin,
Marvin.
actually no, it was Marvin.
Marvin.
I misspoke. Melvin was the third unseen brother.
Oh,
I misspoke. I was talking about...
All of the brothers are cult members, right? Or is it just
William.
Just William.
Yeah.
It's just William.
All right.
He's an oddball, that William. Ambitious.
That man doesn't seem like he could lead a horse.
That's the point. Now,
Now it's my cult.
we've gotten away from the acid danger.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
It's the name
Literally
of this
just double
chapter.
the size of this cult in
Acid
one night.
danger.
Acid danger, yeah.
They're gonna be so happy.
Yeah, you're literally double the size of this cult in one night for them.
Who wants to even know magic?
You see,
Don't tell them that.
well, rest up.
We already did.
Well, look,
Really?
No,
Look
I
at
think
Mofo.
our rest got interrupted.
He's covered in little bites.
My God. Can somebody heal this
It
man?
needs a. Oh, right, yeah.
The worst thing is, it's like they're very little bites, but then you just see these perfect imprint of like hand marks on his body, just from when he's been slapping himself.
Yeah, alright. I'll give him
Have
a
some sympathy.
Cure light
Little
wounds.
bites.
That's up to +5, right? Per caster level?
Up to 5.
Up to 5, so you get 8 hit points back. Yep.
I just did that.
That's right. Come on.
And I got 2 strength.
And I'm going to the gym. Yeah.
Do you have, like, good berries or something?
Yes.
No, that's her department.
You don't have dingleberries?
No, it's you would have the spell Goodberry. You
Is
don't,
it-
I don't
Oh, okay. I'm
think
like,
it's a spell.
no.
Yeah.
Or the poop was the poop
Pretty sure it's plus it too.
You got any good berries on you?
Actually, I don't know. Flavian, is the poop
Yeah,
still
probably,
sparkling?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no, probably not. But
The
like,
glitter's
I mean,
not
I have
yeah,
a feeling that it once sparkled.
yeah, that's right.
So,
This is the most cool.
I was just saying.
do you guys?
Oh.
It's glamorous.
Do you guys post
Yeah,
that?
I fold my
bedroll.
blanket,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go to bed.
I do it at the same time.
Oh,
We both do it.
So yeah,
That's what being a part of a cult is all about.
it's a secret passageway, so it's closed, right?
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
Nice.
Does this fucking mechanism eat this roll of toilet paper?
You don't know.
It just goes away.
Once you close the door behind you,
Now that you think about it, you
Yeah.
feel like it's the same roll toilet paper.
Yeah,
Oh,
it like rolls back to the bartender.
Yeah, it just rolls underneath. The
it's
floor.
like
What a
it's like a
fucking
billiards
scam.
table that where
Yeah.
the billiards return to you.
Oh, this dude
She's
just feels like a
Orthodox
silent
is one roll of
silver
toilet paper.
All right, so for
really,
the,
this whole cult was a scam by the
Wait. I spend an Arcana point,
okay.
and I prepare alarm.
Did you have to yell "wait" when you did that?
Yes.
He
I
sits
prepare-
up, bolt up.
Oh, hang on.
Wait!
Hang on. I already had alarm prepared. I cast alarm.
It immediately goes off.
Bob.
Yes, Bob is included in the alarm.
Bob was included.
I'm gonna take Bob's bed since he's obviously not using it.
Are there beds in there?
No,
Just the
that's
one.
okay.
He just sleeps in there.
He doesn't. He sleeps standing up.
Yeah.
In his post. He can't move.
Bob's like
That's why I was gonna use it because he can't get back to his bed.
As
There is no
all
bed.
species
There is a
should.
single futon.
Because it's like a mom's basement.
Somebody want the futon?
I got a
I think
bedroll.
the birthday boy gets the futon.
Who's the birthday boy?
Is it your? Are you? Should we have?
No, my birthday was last.
I didn't get you any.
Yeah,
I mean-
I know. It was last week.
I thought you would have. Oh.
We got you a man to kill last week.
That's right. I go. Wait, I got the perfect thing. I give you the paperclip. There you go. Look at that.
Excellent.
An
It's
artifact
futuristic.
from another age.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
use craft weapon to turn this paperclip into a knife.
Wow. That's so many other things.
So you take it and then you pull one end.
Wow. That's so creative.
It was successful.
I never would have thought to do that.
You
Holy
are
cow.
winded.
Yeah.
That was 8 hours of craft.
Is it a magic craft?
You stayed up all night.
No.
Yes, I'm massive crafting. So does sleep happen to all of you? Is that a phenomenon?
Oh yeah.
All right. You sleep in.
I mean, I suppose you tell us really, but
Well, I was just wondering. Just
I'm sleeping. Yeah, I'm trying to sleep.
And then any like shenanigans of things that have to happen before bed. 2 hours of.
I just have to get up like an hour early for studying my book.
So do you.
Oh,
You
no,
need to
wait.
get up and
That's right.
a lot of spells.
I'll probably read from one of the scriptures of
How much?
Rictus.
How much do you heal just from
Feel
sleeping?
close
Your
to
hit
the
state?
Your hit
I
die.
feel like that whole
How does that work for me?
scenario
Your
with the
total.
leopard
Is like
was
your.
something Rick
Oh, okay.
described.
So you heal 4.
Like he saw you about to be gored by a leopard, and then you gored that leopard, and that was justice.
I do.
Justice!
Yes. Rule number 4862.
You heal
If
4.
thou art a leopard assaulting a man,
No,
a knife shall be shoved up your bum.
Is anybody hurt?
You have like a
Before we go to bed, is anybody hurt? I don't know where you are.
Descriptions are just like a bucket list.
You're at
And you
16 out of
check
25. So I'll
I'm
give
gonna
you a
get my
cure light. I'll give
rules
you a
out.
cure light too.
It's just a
You
scroll
hit
that just
a
bounces
7
and
back.
rolls.
You heat
So
up like
7
a
back on
stamp.
top of your 4, and that should heal you. There you go.
All right. Okay,
It's like it's basically like an achievement list for them.
Rick just has just an achievement list for his followers.
Kill a man who stole a rabbit. All right.
Yeah, man, this is really awesome. All right, so everybody sleeps.
I heal. I use my remaining spell slots to cure light wounds people to full.
Ah.
All right, so everybody is full of the wounded cures.
That's right.
Positive energy.
Could you clean my arm?
What?
Is it like
Wow.
your
Gotcha.
wow?
Oh yes. Well, speaking of, so I'll just morning.
All right.
Would you look at that? That's the sun.
Yeah.
You can't see that.
It's in we're in the basement. Yeah.
Morgan stands up on top of the chair and goes,
So you awake
No, wrong bird.
in this new day.
Yeah.
What a crazy first day, am I right?
Yeah.
So the standout things, you still have caked, like, your hands are
Oh,
caked
yeah.
in dirt. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
And also kind of like your fingernails are way down.
Your hands still
Oh.
caked in dirt.
Holy.
Dr. Mindbender's here.
That's good, because he has something to say.
I guess we're just gonna have to wait until.
Okay.
No, don't worry. He'll, it takes a long time to diagnose stuff. He's got the blood still. And you hear, everybody can hear this. Varying different volumes, but you can hear it. Is a scream comes from the town nearby.
We're in like a basement. This is like a really loud scream, huh?
Yeah.
It's like a wail, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like a wail, but like a
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Can I do a check to see if I can diagnose what sort of thing would make the scream?
Probably like a high
It's
pitched
a really-
sound of a young.
Okay.
What's going on?
Hello.
Oh, we know
Doctor!
a young woman who's gone missing.
Shouldn't we go outside? Shouldn't we hustle up outside?
We should
We
probably
should go outside and like turn our heads around and put our heads on the swivel here.
Perhaps.
And, yeah, so I do that.
Is it still raining?
Yes. It's raining even harder.
Ah, man. Hi.
Thunder. More thunder, because you can't hear lightning.
Right.
But there's lightning.
There's no sound for the lightning. It's just lightning.
You get it.
Okay.
It's all show, no.
Yeah.
So, what does the group as a whole do, including Havoc? You all notice that Havoc is.
Havoc, where is?
That's also just something. That's something I should also note.
Yeah.
The caked fingernails, the scream.
Havoc's gone. His yak isn't here.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's his yak?
I'm gonna just start stumbling around in the rain, inebriated, because I had a very strong single drink that gave me the dazed condition yesterday, and then ate bugs.
You are just a mixture of like drunk and then like this horrible stomach ache, but you feel so full. You don't need breakfast. Was it a dream?
So much protein.
I drank
Was it a dream?
bufo, which is essentially tequila made out of frogs.
And
Which
you
is
ate
a goblin drink.
You bet.
I run actually in the equipment book, which I thought was amazing.
I can't like throw this.
Yeah, you could have.
No,
Doctor! You're here. In fact, you are currently with the whole group except Havoc. You had a crazy night last night. You woke up to the whole building being dissolved by acid. It was the Laddersmith shop. You don't remember that.
I know.
Do you know what you as a character you were told about this? You never actually saw the Laddersmith place. I think you were going there at the end of the last session. Yeah, it melted, and you woke up to that, and a lot of screaming. And it sounded like a dagger went up like a leopard's butthole. It was really strange.
Just imagine that and like put it in your head.
Someone woke you up and was like, "We gotta get out of here," and you left, and you the whole place melted, and now you're in a weird basement. I feel it's like some dude's basement. It's like a mix of a basement and like a mine shaft. And there's just like crazy notes everywhere strung up, and you remember it as a player because it was the last thing we left off on with Atlas. You remember that the weird room with the cultists? You went there, and now you woke up after a night's sleep.
You've also been inducted into the cult.
Yep. Welcome. We are the majority of the cult now. That's right. We have overtaken.
We
this
have
cult.
the numbers.
Yeah, this works very fast.
That's right. Yeah.
There's also you heard a scream outside.
Which sounded like it came from miles away.
No, it's quite close to the town.
Toilet paper lady.
Oh, close to the tavern.
Close to where you guys are,
Oh.
but outside and rings loud enough that you can hear.
I'm stumbling in that direction because I vaguely remember the promise I made to the mayor about doing what I can to help, but I'm not wearing armor, and I've just got my whip loosely dragging from my left hand, and I've got my scissor armed, so I'm just a crazy hobgoblin wandering around in the rain, like I'm not
actually a monster character.
like actually
right now.
kind
Yeah.
of a monster, and I'm not avoiding the rain. I'm letting the rain hurt me.
So you walk out.
How much damage does it deal a turn? Is it less than 2?
Every bone in his body is crossed. He's just like, please.
So you walk the entire way.
Yeah, I'll walk the entire way.
For see how far would that be? Where are you? Okay, that would be actually multiple rolls. Well. So in the middle of the trip, you took 2 damage from the first walk, 4 damage from the second walk, and then 2 damage from the last walk.
Cool.
Nice.
So
Nice.
Where do you get damage reduction from?
I gave up my trap sense and uncanny dodge for an archetype that gives me better damage reduction, which is just half my level. And I get I choose either heat or cold, and I just always have indoor elements of heat or cold. And then at 6th level and every 3 levels after, I get energy resist. Whichever one I chose cold because I'm from the north. Equal to 1 plus each type.
okay, is the DR from the product?
It's DR flat.
So really?
Yeah.
There you go.
Half my level.
Very powerful.
Buff man.
Yeah.
So
I thought that was way better.
starters open at the screen, and people are just like, "What's that?" And then they see you, and they're like, "Fuck!" And, and this just happens all along the way.
Christ!
People open the doors and they're like, "Oh no!" And they're like, "Oh god!" You're just walking in the rain, and people are just like,
Christ.
"Oh, it's a demon!"
Swearing to God.
That's funny.
And just it's exclamations as you get to the scene.
Yeah, and I'm super hungover, so I'm just like moaning as well.
You guys exit the cultist area.
Oh yeah.
So you walk out of the bathroom. All
Yeah. All we
1, 2,
file
3,
out.
4,
Yeah,
5, 6,
yeah.
7, 8 of you.
Yeah.
It's back in the night.
There's the morning crowd getting breakfast. Lavitz, the guy who's the waiter,
Yeah.
turns to look up and looks up. He's like,
I go right up to him, like real close,
Yeah.
and I say, "You're gonna need a new painting."
and then I walk away from him.
Whoa.
He is stricken. And the bartender, the dwarfman, is just like,
How's our boy the ladder maker?
he is.
Left him on.
We left him to the innkeeper for a silver piece.
There's half a dwarf left.
She just left him there in the same spot. He's been just the same out cold.
He's just out longer than 4 hours?
Yes.
Out cold? Is he like dead?
If you check him, there's a pulse, but it's low.
Okay, can we make a heal check on this guy? I call Steno over because I know she has a heal skill. Can you? Yeah, that's right.
You're right.
He's not dead.
She's got
See if you can
Sits there
revive
for 24
him,
hours.
because you know
He's
stuff
alive.
about reviving people. You roll a d20.
Man, I'm more than drinker, huh?
There you go. You add your heal skill to that.
What's this? A heal for?
It's a heal for this dude that's unconscious. She wants to.
I'm also
revive
going
him.
to assume this is sort of a diagnosis as well.
Yeah.
Oh, doctor.
We have a doctor.
What's up?
25?
25. You got
psychologist.
plus 11
He's
to
a
your,
No.
to your heal.
Yeah.
Holy hell!
So
Oh no, you do. Yeah, that is a 25. Yeah,
Is it wisdom? What is heal?
it's wisdom. Yeah,
No, what's the score?
it's wisdom. She got a 25 heal check on this dude.
So, I'm guessing in order to do this.
Yeah, she can have 10 bonus.
Do you?
Yeah, no, she's got 11.
Where?
Yeah, I just
How
was
do you do
surprised that
this?
she
How
had-
do you do this? Like heal? Do you
Yeah, what do
lock
you-
them onto the table, like, or do you put them on the ground?
All she does is shift them into the recovery
You
position.
lay them over. You
That's
lay them
advanced
over
knowledge
the
for this
stools.
age. Yeah.
Well, he was already on the bar.
Well, no, they moved him. He was just. They made him look like a picture. Like the bartender came back. She said she came back and he was still the same way, so she just kind of propped him up, so no one was asking questions.
Like rope to the bar.
So you're just sitting up, like
Yeah.
totally like out of it?
He's just
Slumped
slumped
over on the bar.
Yeah.
So what do you do? You could like slap him. You could like give
that's
him.
my healing. I'll just
Yeah, you
give him a
could
good like slap in the
It's
face.
a really scientific slap.
That's your diagnosis.
News is like a
You look at him in
contraption.
the eyes and check
Yeah.
his breathing.
Sure, that's
You can
stuff.
start leashing him.
You figure out that he has
Yeah,
no,
30 is bloodletting.
he has
Yeah.
no injuries.
Okay.
Physical that you can see.
Okay. So it's all internal going on.
Yes.
Well, no, that's
Okay.
what he wanted.
I know what it's from.
If it's mind affecting, you can't tell if it's magic or not. From your heal check, you just know that he's not injured.
And she can also choose to revive him, right? With the heal skill.
Yeah, she can like stabilize him.
Yeah.
If you do, he does not.
Okay. All
He's
right.
not. You could tell he's not bleeding out,
Okay.
but he's just not there.
Okay.
This
So
sounds like the job for some sort of mental doctor.
yeah.
Yeah. Perhaps a sword of the mind.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Divine benefit.
Hey, I'm working on it.
I'm working on it.
Come on.
Hey, you're working on it.
What do you think? It's easy to be a mind sword? Come
Why don't you
on.
navigate yourself to the back line?
Okay, cool. Copernicus.
He's not dying.
Yeah, okay, so
So
he's
it's
not
kind of a
dying.
shrug. It's a shrug. He's not like bleeding out. He's like,
Okay.
there's something.
So I know something's happening in the body that I can't see. I don't know what's.
I guess if I had to put it out there, it's either mind affecting or it's poison.
So can I
Okay.
It might
magic?
Okay,
Can I
it's
detect
poison.
magic on him? You bet it's
No, but
poison. You
unless-
bet it's either mind
I
affecting
bet
or
it's
poison.
poison.
Because it's not a supernatural sleep. It's not a natural sleep that he's in right now. Okay, so I detect magic on him.
There's no magic.
There is no magic, so it's probably poison.
Can I
That's what I
detect
think.
poison on him?
Yes.
Do I detect poison on
You
him?
detect poison.
There
There's
you
also
go.
identify the poison.
Nice.
Doesn't have to. I'm just going to heal poison.
And it's a tame poison.
Fabulous.
Known for them to be making it. It
All
it's pretty much
Hold on.
How did he get poisoned when I was over him the whole night?
You were sleeping.
Well, well, here's the thing.
Birds have
It's a
sleep.
comatose poison that's ingested.
Oh, he ate it.
You drank it.
Poisoned.
That's basically what I've done to myself.
So
I'm gonna, while they're
Sorry.
futzing about with the dwarf, I'm gonna go outside and investigate what's up with the screen.
I'm going with him because I'm more curious about that than this dude.
So if it's a level 3 spell, then
Thunder, lightning,
Rain.
earth.
For outside, where the scream came from, is a rather open area, an open square with a fountain.
Oh.
In this open square with a fountain,
Poisoned egg. Sorry,
Yeah,
anything that says poison.
I got poison egg.
Poison.
Yep.
there is a crowd around the perimeter in cover, staring at the middle where there's the fountain, and then there's a collapsed figure.
I rush over. I do
Into
a
the rain.
quick tumble over the people.
And you go out towards the collapsed body.
I take the safe route
All right.
as well.
You take 2 necrotic damage.
Oh!
I take the safe route around so I don't get that.
But you can't. You have to go out in the rain to get to where the body is. There's no cover.
Have I arrived yet, or am I still walking?
Okay.
It's a dead corpse, husked like the animal you found. It's dead.
What is
A
it?
dead corpse would be.
it's a dead corpse.
corpse.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull it up
One
on
of
his
them
back
dead
so I can
corpses.
see the face.
It is indescribable. It is mummified. But you can decide that it's a female corpse.
I yelled at him.
What is that?
It's got tatas.
It might be Pete.
Yeah.
What about a shriveled tot?
Yeah, what race is this?
Oh, what about this? The lesser restoration.
I'm gonna look in its
Poison.
pockets.
That's the restoration might do it.
That's the restoration.
Yes.
I think is
You
what
look into its pocket,
It is.
and
I
you
can do
find
Nice.
a gold piece.
Proud of you.
Delay poison.
Do I recognize this
Yes.
gold piece?
Okay.
And slow poison is level 2 as well.
I stand up and put my hands like around,
Did anybody else
and
do
I
anything?
turn to.
I'm hanging out with this crew who's trying to cure this dude of poison.
I'm the only one outside, but I'm yelling across. I'm like, what is it?
I stand back and I say, "That's all right, everybody. Clear the way. I'm a man of the law.
Atlas,
Nothing to see here. Nothing to
Mofo,
see here."
Griff, did you do anything? And Doctor.
I
Doctor?
can't do anything in
Doctor?
this situation.
Doctor?
Snap.
Doctor?
Doctor?
Dimple's standing over the corpse. Doctor, we got a corpse here.
Oh, yeah, do you guys do anything or just watch?
I'm gonna sit down for breakfast.
Okay. The guy hands you a menu.
All right.
It's normal.
Okay. I'm gonna order some eggs
Mhm.
and some ham,
Mhm.
and on the side I'm gonna get a chocolate milkshake,
Mhm.
and then I'm also gonna have a bit of toast with
That's really
some marmalade.
Chocolate milkshake.
Chocolate milkshake's probably pretty expensive.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, where do they get the chocolate?
Yeah, who knows?
you can buy chocolate for you can buy a pound of chocolate.
All right,
for
Mofo, what are you
$1.
doing? We'll get back to
Thinking
that.
about this, he's like, well, I guess you could buy a pound of chocolate. Just like pricing it out and saying,
Mofo, do you do anything?
I draw my weapons.
Wow.
People nearby are in the tavern or outside.
Outside. I have no
People next to you are on edge.
No, he's
got mobile. Yeah, he's got those.
I don't
I just like the idea. Look, he's unarmed.
I was just referring to
My God!
I just knew that.
What?
Hold
Sorry, what you say?
Back to the library.
You're gonna go back and laugh. Okay. So,
I love it.
off you go. You take 5 necrotic damage.
Okay, I'm gonna go back under the...
Okay, so you had an action of what'd you do? You were just saying stuff? Did you look at the body?
Yeah, so I look at the body, I check it out, I see if there's any identifying marks, if there's anything...
Yes. Oh, there are tight marks around the ankles.
Third level.
There is one that is constricted around. Looks like it was constricted around the mouth. Looks like something.
So she was tied up.
Yes.
And then left outside to die in the
But there's no evidence of any rope nearby.
You need to
I'm
going to...
The path is just dirt and plants.
And so does this rain make dirt wet?
Does it match the dirt on
My hand.
Stano's hands?
Not quite. It doesn't collect.
Doctor, we need a sample.
I'm so mad.
Doctor needs to be in like 8 places right now.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic on the places where it looks like she was bound.
There's no magic.
Okay.
Also, you can just, it's a 60-foot comp. Detect magic.
Yeah, it's a big thing to detect magic.
Yeah. But just because that would leave, if she was bound with magical.
Nope.
Okay.
Is there anything magical buried underground 60 feet down from where
I'm going to cast.
Yes, a buried fire treasure.
I'm going to cast Detect Poison on her.
Is it B?
There's no poison.
Is it B?
I have no idea.
Oh.
It's just a woman, a human woman.
I go outside. And I pick up the body and bring it back inside.
That's a terrible decision for you.
He's not the police. He's
He's a paladin. Necrotic rain. He's screwed.
You take 9 damage from necrotic.
Okay.
In that escapade.
Okay.
And you bring it back in.
do I
I put it down on the.
I'm just
cracking the wood message.
No, I'm dragging it. I'm not cracking it.
You're there.
It's barely in my hands.
I go.
Look! It's.
Oh.
I go into the tavern.
So wait, hold on. You see the paladin grab the body and bring it back.
I watch him go.
He goes back into the broken branch.
Alright, I guess I'll follow.
Alright, now you're in the broken branch.
Havoc, do you want to eat
Are
breakfast?
we all in the broken branch now?
I suppose.
Okay.
I'm outside
Hang
watching
on, that
Earth
doctor
walk to the
can't do
library.
his thing with the body.
Yeah.
Well, he brought him back into the broken branch.
Well, he's going to do something now.
Yeah, well,
That
also
can't be
Griffin
good for
here.
business.
Griffin went back to the library.
We know we're going back to the library.
Okay, so what are you going to do with the body?
I clear off the table in the corner.
Any table?
I pick a table away from everybody. I clear
Oh,
it.
okay.
I take away all the chairs.
Welcome
Body
to
on the table. I go forceps.
Okay.
Nobody's there.
Okay, you use your magic mage thing. Yes, the forceps just are grabbed from thin air and appear to you.
Gloves.
Flying to your hands.
But you didn't put the gloves on before that you got the forceps.
They're not clean in the first place.
He's not a good doctor.
It's a dead body. It's fine. They're dead already. Gloves. Mask. And I put that on.
All right, good.
Glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And I start examining the body
Mm-hmm.
for signs of foul play.
All right, so everybody in this tavern.
Yeah, I wonder if it was a bird that did it.
Everybody in this tavern, and people from outside are now coming in to watch what is could be described as a Renaissance like a professional now they had the demonstrations.
Is that your
operating theater.
Yeah. So now they have this operating theater
Right.
surrounding you as you figure this stuff out.
But isn't this
Alice
the
is
same place
just
where
that-
we're figuring out this poison shit too?
Yeah, that's literally across the room.
Yeah. So we're just on opposite sides of the room.
Yeah.
We're both trying to figure out.
Yeah, there are 2 medical mishaps happening.
Okay.
And there's people who just gave up trying to eat breakfast a long time ago, except probably Atlas, which I assume. Are you done with your order?
But you tell me if he's finished cooking all that food.
Well, did you end up finishing the order?
I placed it.
Oh, you placed it?
Yeah.
No, he's taking a long time.
Oh, okay.
This is
Chocolate, man.
dissatisfying.
Oh, well.
You should leave
They're hearing from my cult.
Magic yellow.
You'll be here.
How long have I been waiting?
10 minutes. 15 minutes.
15?
Oh, that's a pretty reasonable
For
price.
eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, this
That's
is
too long
ridiculous.
for eggs.
Put chocolate in milk.
They have to go all the way to South America to get
It's gotta go a long way. For
You don't know what you asked
I'm gonna go into the kitchen.
Alright, hold on a second. So you get up, just angry and storm off.
Here's the thing, though. When I went into the tavern, I'm also headed directly for the kitchen. So I feel like he stands up angrily, but I'm like right behind him, and we both go into the kitchen.
Yeah, you both go into the kitchen. Wait, hold on. So the dwarf guy.
Yeah, dwarf guy now.
So what is
Well, she's now sort of diagnosed it as a Tengu poison, and you have determined that you can delay it,
I can cast Lesser Restoration, which cures
which
poison.
will cure it.
Yes.
Then why is neutralize poison a spell?
You know what, Pound?
Because I don't think Lesser Restoration cures poison, but I didn't say that out loud in front of the entire table on record.
so?
No, I
don't
have
think
example
it doesn't.
of poison here from when you were reading all this to me.
No, I said
Lesser Restoration
ability
doesn't do
damage,
anything.
which could be caused by poison.
Yeah, lesser restoration cures like minor ability damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not, I don't think it cures ability drain, but it
So
cures.
unless this was a
It
wisdom
reduces
poison.
ability score reductions.
Yeah, by like
Right.
1d4.
That's a terrible way of phrasing it, but
So,
Pathfinder
rules, everybody.
It dispels any magical effects reducing one of the subject's ability scores or cures 1d4 points of temporary ability damage to one of the ability scores. It also eliminates fatigue suffered by the character and improves the exhausted condition to fatigue. It does not restore permanent ability drain. So it doesn't do anything to poison.
alright, so I can delay it.
Well, it would make
Or
him not
slow it.
fatigued or not feel the effects of the
but-
poison.
No,
Cure
he's
by
under the
healing?
effects of this poison. right now.
Steno tried. The heal doesn't you can't really get rid of poison unless you have at least knowledge of it and the right treatment, doctoral treatments.
Cure wounds?
Yeah, there's like antidotes.
And she didn't quite know what the poison was, or even if it was poisoned or anything. It was just she diagnosed it as just an internal thing that's happening. That's it.
But we determined that it wasn't magical and
Well,
that it was
I
a
have-
poison-like
I
effect.
Yeah.
put detect poison, though.
Yeah, so you know it's a Tengu poison and that it's a comatose and that it was ingested.
Okay.
Yes, and
so
you
I'll
can
just-
cast delayed poison.
Yeah, I was going to say, so I guess I'll do that, and I'll see if Dr. Hippocampus, who is extremely busy right now,
Yeah.
has time to create an antidote.
So, did you have delayed poison prepared, Morgan?
I have it marked. Would you like to look?
You have it marked? No. I'm just sort of wondering. Are you a cleric? What is your
She's
class?
a shaman.
I'm a
A
shaman.
shaman. Is that a spontaneous caster or is it a?
She's playing a never played Pathfinder before caster, and so she hasn't actually prepared any of her spells.
Okay.
So
I see. Oh,
I've been doing better now. So
Alright.
I marked 4.
So you did marked it. So it's
Yes.
like you prepare it at the beginning of every day.
Yes.
All right. Cool. No,
I said we were hanging out together for that hour.
no, that's totally cool.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was just making
That's
sure
good.
that. Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do it. Yeah.
So
The moment we had that Tengu conversation
Right.
with the bird, I was like, everything poison.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So this is convenient.
poison is slowed.
Okay.
And, his
It becomes temporarily immune to poison.
Oh.
Any poison in its system or any poison to which it is exposed during the spell's duration does not affect the subject until the spell's duration is expired. Delayed poison does not cure any damage that the poison may have already done. So,
It's as though he was not affected for the next 4 hours.
right.
all right, so he's
He's
back.
Right.
He's
Okay.
conscious.
Okay.
I will
And,
mark that off.
And his first thing that comes out of his mouth is, "Where's B? Where's B?"
She might be dead.
She ran off. Where is she?
Poorly timed. Fun.
He gets up.
Can you recognize this body, sir?
Yeah, we bring the one dude who was in the other operating theater over to Dr. Hippocampus's. Does this look like B?
We grab the table that another person is eating their breakfast on, throw everything off of it, put him on top
Did
of
you
it.
bring him over to the
Yeah.
operating thing?
Yeah.
He comes over and you're. What are you doing? Just so you can be doing something.
He's all kitted out right now.
So what is your motive here?
He's just still preparing. He's putting on gloves, taking them off.
For
Crafting
signs
antivenom is
of
hard.
struggle or other reasons it might be dead, other than being mummified.
All right. So it was
So like,
from your diagnosis, doctor. Do you need a roll for this?
I can.
All right. I'm going to take into consideration that you are
That's
a
how this
certified
game
doctor.
I had profession surgery.
Yes. So
12.
it's above average.
Almost 14.
There you go, 26.
All right. So you get to work. You find that this corpse is indeed mummified and dead. But beyond that, beyond that,
Brilliant.
Yeah, you go further, you find out that the constriction marks around the ankles that actually wrapped up the body to the mouth, constricted around the mouth, was something rope-like. However, it wasn't rope. It looks like it was done by vines.
Vines, you say?
No, you say.
Mine. I say.
I say.
Vines, you say.
I mean, I say. Wait.
You.
It's like having an internal monologue.
The vines.
You can determine that this is a corpse of somebody who was middle-aged.
Do we know
Male,
species?
Female,
Humans.
middle-aged, human. Like pull a tooth and check its rings.
Middle-aged, so not like...
Check its ring.
Not a teenager.
Yeah, that's good.
And as that happens, a dwarf, A, is pushed in front of the crowd. And he's like, oh, no, oh. And then he stops, he's like, B wouldn't wear those clothes, it's not B's clothes.
This corpse not wearing any clothes.
Well,
B
it
did
was-
run off.
It was, I'm assuming those clothes that was either taken off or you were just doing it with the clothes on.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Was B a middle-aged female?
no.
Okay, then.
I walk
Thank
up,
God.
I walk up to him and I say, B left a note on a painting of her and her family. She's going to look for Jamie. That painting is now melted.
Your shit's melted.
He's infuriated. He's infuriated at...
Habit.
Well, yeah, well, he's always bad at habit. But habit's not there. Having one in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So...
With you, that's right.
We should fill you in. We were attacked by druids.
Yeah, a bunch of druids came in through our windows and tried to assassinate my companion, but he was quick with the butt knife, and so he got him before he could get
This
got.
is the knife in question.
That's the butt knife.
Smell it?
What windows?
Then there were acid traps. I'm not going to answer your question. There are acid traps on the ceiling, which quickly melted your roof and melted the entire
roof.
Oh yeah, the whole roof. You're going to need a new roof and a new building because the whole thing's gone.
Druids attacks.
Yes, druids attacks.
No, ladder making shots.
Yeah,
Druids or Germans?
Druids.
Druids. Not
But they're
Germans.
German.
We don't know if they're German. We didn't hear them speak. All we heard is Jaguar talk. That's it.
He's infuriated
Yeah.
at the painting.
The paint.
That damn painting.
What?
You showed her that painting.
I said.
B came to me that night.
Yeah.
After
Did you
left.
show her the painting? I mean, I didn't. You did it, huh?
Oh, I totally
It's all you? Oh, okay, alright, yeah.
Well,
You showed her the painting?
What's the
Yeah, what? He's not even here. Yeah, what was it?
You don't put this on me. It was the time guy.
Wait, who's that?
Can you imagine? He just laughs so often he
You
like
showed her.
moves back.
You all showed her the painting.
Yeah.
She went mad. There's so many questions I couldn't answer, and I just...
Why didn't you tell her about the fact that she wasn't your kid?
I found her.
Also, that's not your business.
How did she also not figure that out in the first place?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're a dwarf.
This is like a commoner.
Well, she knew she was adopted.
Oh, okay.
I
mean,
this is not your business. Get out of there, man. Pull the fire.
Obviously.
As the doctor's in the background, like cutting
But
into
I
the
raised her
head.
since she was young. She had no idea what her past was. And to know that her father's dead.
I mean, we were just
To know that she had a
surprised.
brother.
We were surprised that she was. Maybe a little less than she was.
Holy shit, you've got a brother. Wow.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You mean the guy I killed
Yeah.
maybe didn't kill?
It's your fault.
Look,
it's your fault.
Well, you've got a
You
more
have to
pressing
make this
matter.
right.
Or one, it's not on me, but two, yes, I do.
You've got a more pressing matter, dude. You are under the effects of a Tengu poison.
Also, you're gonna
What?
die in 4
I
hours.
Because you told.
did not tell you what type of poison it was.
Oh, okay. You're under the effects of a poison.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
What?
sorry.
Poison.
A poison.
Tengu!
I feel fine.
It's been temporarily delayed, so you're gonna have to find medical attention that can cure you of this poison within the next 4 hours.
You're all mad.
No, I'm
You
no.
showed her the painting, and now you're trying to tell me things.
You're the
to
one
make
that's
it
mad.
seem like it's
We're
not
mad.
your fault.
What do you
I'm going back to my shop.
No. Don't go to
I'm
your
gonna
shop.
go.
Don't do
Shop's
that.
gone.
The shop's gone, man.
Liars.
Don't do it. You're gonna be more upset.
No,
I'm telling you, man.
I'm going.
Okay.
Dispel magic on him so that the delay poison goes away. And he feels like,
Yeah.
I'm a doctor, maybe.
Could you like check your stats or something?
I don't know.
He's beyond.
Look, dude. Go to your. I'm just saying.
Yes.
He doesn't know. He doesn't even know you.
No.
But he doesn't like you.
No, I get it.
He tells you about a hobgoblin that he hates.
Yeah.
I'm an alchemist.
He hasn't said anything, but I mean, like, just sort of bad vibes. Yeah.
Blames you mostly, but knows that the other guy.
Yeah.
But you're there. You're most convenient.
I mean, I'm not even the same race as the dude.
Okay.
No,
I'm gonna do that.
That's awesome.
And
Try and do it.
No, I know.
he storms
As
out.
soon as I grab
He doesn't believe a damn word you're saying.
All right.
Heresy.
Look, good luck.
Heresy.
Good.
Goodbye.
My wishes is unto you. There you go.
And he walks out.
All right. Later, man. Cool. Now we don't have to worry about that guy anymore.
Fuck that guy.
He's gonna die, probably.
Meanwhile, in the kitchen.
Yeah, he's gonna. When he passes out in 4 hours, I mean, like, you know, we warned him.
Did we know anything
Okay,
about
so-
the blood I took?
Yes.
Oh, I'm
before the
neutral.
guy
Oh,
leaves,
yeah, I really
I'm
don't
gonna
give a
put
shit
no
about that
direction
guy.
on
Yeah,
him, so I
that's
can
totally
find him in
fine.
4 hours, hopefully with the antidote doctor is
Okay.
working on.
That's
Just so you know. That's a 0.
So the blood. So you're just casually transferring your diagnosis away. You're just like, I'm done. And you go with the blood.
She's dead. I can't help her.
Nah, this one's dead. Yeah.
The time's not that well anymore.
I only cured the
I take
living.
out a piece of paper. I write time of death. I put a little toe tag on there.
Some point in time in the past.
You leave her on the table. like in
Yeah,
the-
dead. Yeah.
I put a toe tag.
The
I put
waitress
time
is
of
just
death,
like, I don't know what
official.
to do with this.
Call the coroner.
So the blood, the synthetic blood, you know, and it might have been obvious by now, but it's evil. It's evil.
Zeal.
Evil. The rain is evil.
It's the tree.
I figured it hurts.
And the roots, with this blood, your diagnosis can make it that the roots have traits of being undead.
So we're saying this tree is evil.
What? The blood came from the tree?
Blood came from the roots of the tree.
So you're just like, you don't even know.
That's the first thing Mofo said this whole game.
Oh shit! I forgot Mofo was in the room.
He's just in the room.
Everyone's like, everyone's like, oh, I forgot you were there.
He's like actually lost count.
Yeah. Wow.
He's sitting there in a Bowflex machine.
What? He's not that strong.
I know it's a very low setting on the Bowflex.
So
Doing reps.
He's got the,
Not
he
weight.
has
He's
the
getting for
shimmy
tone.
shake.
Yeah.
He's as big as he wants to get.
So in the kitchen, you see a massive half-orc who's cooking eggs.
Wow.
How long does it cook eggs in here, man?
How long is it cooking eggs?
How long is it cooking eggs? Come on. How long is it cooking eggs?
Atlas puts away his drink. his bubbly bourbon. How long? Damn it!
He just goes, and then he speaks something in Orcish.
Oh god.
I don't know.
Yeah, I speak orc. I start speaking orc to him.
He says what?
All right. I say, sir.
Oh. Yes.
How long does it take to cook eggs and ham?
And then he looks down, and there is a single egg that's still in its shell.
Just sitting there on the.
I blast this guy with color spray.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do I have to roll?
You were up to roll a will save.
All right.
Yeah.
What does he need to pass?
A 16.
He shoots a rainbow out of his hands into the guy's eyes.
It's basically epilepsy the spell.
Yeah. He could die from this.
Yeah, doesn't it do
could kill
damage
him.
in this
Yeah.
version?
All right.
No,
Yeah.
not doing damage.
Okay.
I thought it could kill
He
him.
was so close
No.
to saving, but he didn't save.
Alright, so he's, what's his hit dice?
Is it? Yeah, it's hit dice dependent.
It's like a commoner.
Okay,
So
so
one-
a half? 1/2.
He might be
1/3.
like paralyzed. I'm telling you. I think it has.
No, it's not. I've got it right. I've got it.
You got it right
You
now.
sure he's not like blinded,
He's
paralyzed,
blinded,
staggered,
deafened,
with...
stunned.
You've got a whole slew of things you just did.
I just wiped him out.
Yeah.
Somebody put a fucking thing underneath his tongue so he doesn't choke.
Alright, he's unconscious, blinded, and stunned
Yep.
for 2d4 rounds.
Then he's blinded and stunned for another D4 rounds, and then he's stunned for one more round.
Yeah.
So he's out of it for like the next
He like falls over. Yeah.
He falls forward and just. The egg! He falls on the burner,
So he is.
Alright, I rolled 4 twice, so he's out of it for
9.
That's blinded.
No, I need to do another D4.
Oh my god!
That's 15 rounds that he's out for.
Alright, last.
You're like
So he's like wing, king, king. And as the egg goes flipping through the air, I'm gonna try to catch it.
reflex.
Like,
Like a
I'll use
mage?
prestidigitation.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
And then I'll use prestidigitation to crack it on the skillet.
alright. Cracking the skillet.
Yeah.
And Lavitz walks in. He was on a break. He was on smoke.
Alright.
He walked in.
I'm
He
looking
walks
for
in,
booze.
and you're there, and you see this happen, and
I find like the cooking sherry and just start drinking it.
Lavitz comes in.
What did I tell you about the painting?
He walks in. You have this feeling that Lavitz, it might be more of a break. He might be on like a leave, or he might just quit.
Yeah, and then I go and I find the cured hams, and I take out my dagger and give it a slice.
So you're gonna make your own breakfast.
I'm making my own breakfast.
Alright.
So you're
How do you
using a
make the
dirty
chocolate?
dagger that you stab people with to cut the ham.
I haven't stabbed anyone with it yet.
Oh, yeah, it's for show. That's
Yeah.
my name.
Yeah, that's right.
So
How do you know? You've been alive a long time.
It's been a while.
while you guys are in there, the bartender pokes her head out. And he's like, you got more orders here. You gotta take care of them. Stacked out.
I'm not cooking those.
Alright, and
This is basically the equivalent of Joe fucking icing a dude in the factory.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's like insane.
So you guys all diagnosed everything.
Yeah.
You guys know the situation. The dwarf walked out. Body, the blood, you know what the blood is.
The
And
blood is from the tree, and then he freaks out, and then he stands up from his bowflex. Yeah.
We've had some really unsuccessful surgeries here. The first patient walked off on his own,
Successful.
belligerently.
The surgery was
For
done.
4 hours.
Yeah, but then we don't care what happens to
We
him.
also found out
Post-surgery.
nothing about this woman other than
I
she
use
was
cracked eggs and ham. 16.
yeah, that's pretty damn good.
All right.
Nice.
I still want to know how you make the chocolate milkshake.
Oh, I don't think it is.
Oh, does this kitchen have chocolate?
No, Joe, just press to digitate a milk.
Don't tell me what to do. Does this kitchen have chocolate?
Yeah, it's right next to the half orc.
15 rounds. How long is that? That's a minute and a half.
Okay.
That's about how long it takes to fry an egg.
Yeah.
I reckon I can do this in a minute and a half.
The skill is already high.
I'm gonna skip.
You're already a minute down.
I'm gonna skip the chocolate shake and just drink bourbon.
Okay.
But I cook my eggs and ham, and I go back out. I leave the kitchen, and I sit down at the bar.
But about halfway through that, the orc stopped being blind and just was watching you.
Well, yeah, he was stunned just to
No, he was unconscious. He goes unconscious.
Yeah, but
Could you imagine? He's
Yeah,
just
we
like
have that.
he opens his eyes, can't move, and Joe's just like.
Did you roll 2 4s?
What do you?
Yeah.
Alice is just like,
Now
this is how you cook an egg.
I'm drinking cheap cooking sherry.
He was actually blind the whole time except for the last round.
So he's really blind, but
So
he
he
can
just
hear.
watches you.
He just
walk.
like sees colors.
Yeah.
He sees colors and all he hears is the skill.
Alright, my bit's over. I'm eating now.
All right, so you're out there eating. Everybody's
This is
helping
what
out
happens.
again.
This is
You're
what
drinking.
happens.
You're drinking
That's
bourbon.
not true.
Did you walk
Cooking sherry.
cooking sherry? Do you walk back out with it?
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm drinking one bottle of cooking sherry, and when that's done, I will find another bottle of cooking sherry and drink that,
All right.
and just work my way through this kitchen.
The half orc gets up, walks over, close to you. That just so happens to be where the receipts are. He takes the receipts and he walks back to them.
Gotta get to work.
Break's over.
So
That was his break for the
Yeah,
day.
Falls over and hits his head really hard.
yeah, he's like bleeding. He's like bleeding onto the mules.
Actually, I'm gonna great bonus to trip. I could just
Oh my
trip.
god, dude. This poor guy.
So after all this, you Flavian, a phenomenon.
Yeah.
Phenomenon happens to you.
Okay.
Um,
I'm ready to experience it.
Like your arm, remember the waters?
Yeah, you fucking bet I remember that. That's really bad. Yeah, and then I had that chaos realm
But it kind of got better with the sunlight.
Yes.
It's back.
Oh no.
And it's like Matrix sound.
No. Oh no. I gotta see somebody about this.
This is strange.
I thought I had this under control, but definitely not.
The symptoms I wrote on it.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm gonna go my own direction.
Oh, okay. This is what's happening.
You're not the DM anymore.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't have it.
It's just kind of a bad
it's
time.
It's pulsing back into like existence as it desperate. It's like a desperate look to it. And it freezes on a phrase. It looks like.
What does it say?
It's like almost a slot machine. It's like,
yeah, it's
however, it's in Celestial, right?
It sucks ass. Yeah. All right.
So you can't read it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can read that.
Yeah.
I go up to your. It says dick cheese.
No!
It's the other way. You gotta hold your arm.
Oh, right. Sorry.
It says Jamie Huntsman.
It says Jamie Huntsman.
Jamie Huntsman.
Are you Jamie Huntsman?
Am I Jamie Huntsman?
Looks at his character sheet.
Yeah, wow.
You didn't know this, but the DM has power to change your name.
What's happening, man?
Your dad's dead, man.
No!
I failed to involved in this death.
No, but the words feel like they're trying to pull themselves off your arm.
Is it uncomfortable? It's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable.
Okay.
It feels like it's pulling you in a direction.
Okay. All right. I just gotta write this one out, guys. I gotta go. This does not feel like it's gonna stop.
Cover that up, man.
I can't. It's just not the way. Okay, I go. I follow my impulse towards whatever I need to.
And from the kitchen, you hear me yelling doom in Hobgoblin.
Okay.
Doom! Is that Goblin?
No, in Goblin, in Goblin, I'm yelling doom.
Okay. I understand
He's going
that.
to the library, and I'm going to the tree, by the way.
You understand that I'm
You're
yelling
going to
doom?
tree?
I'm going to tree, but he's
And
going to the
nothing
library.
else
Here's the
suspicious.
library. Alright, so here we go. Ooh, a secret note!
Ooh, my favorite! Oh, God.
What does this word say?
I wrote.
That's what always happens. Yeah. What's this sentence? Yeah.
It's like 3 words. I don't know what to say. So
As long as it doesn't say blank the blank on the blank, and then blank the blank. And you'll be fine.
Only if you go to the library.
Oh my God.
Griff's at the library.
Wow!
We haven't done Griff scene in a whole while.
Also, anyone who wants to go to the tree like you did.
No, I never was inside. I walked outside and they carried the body and I said, well, fuck it. I just
You
left.
go to the tree, Andrew?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's pulling you.
Yeah. Okay.
Is everybody else?
Yeah.
Is anybody else?
I knew we had to go to the tree.
It's the plot.
The blood is pulling me!
Oh shit, guys, it's happening!
That's what it spells, is it says plot.
It's the plot. Yes.
What else? Does anybody else follow?
Plot
You
train.
going library, tree, anywhere else?
Am I done?
Sure.
I think
You're
I
fine.
need somebody
Your
else
bit's
to
done.
move me.
Yeah, it was alright.
Alright,
Sorry,
I'll
I
go.
didn't touch your knee.
Yeah, it wasn't convenient, which kind of puts it like a little bit of a dampener on it, but you kind of feel good
And
with
you missed
yourself.
You didn't get your milk.
You know how you lick your eggs.
Yeah,
So,
16.
So you guys, everybody's going?
I'm not going to pay for the eggs.
Are you?
Do you think you could do it in an
It was
hour
only
to go to the
one
library?
egg.
Alright, we're gonna go to the library.
You
And we'll crack it in an
So,
hour.
great, you guys it's now they're going to the tree, and 3 people are going to the library.
And one person is drunk in a kitchen who desperately needs somebody to drag him away from the alcohol.
Who's going where?
I guess I'll go. I'm gonna go back in and grab because I heard somebody yelling.
He's going to the tree by choice.
So he's
My
the
arm is pulling me
recovering
towards the tree right now.
Ah.
I'm not a recovering alcoholic anymore.
Who's the 3rd person going to the tree?
Who else is going to the
Everyone's
tree
going
with
to
us?
the tree.
Everyone but
Oh, then I'll go to the tree.
tree. Okay, so
Yeah.
library.
Okay.
Rick, you were there first. Yeah. I'm in distress. Oh, sorry. You were there first, and you get to the doors of the library, and you enter. Yeah, you enter, and
This guy.
something different happens. You open it up, and you are staring into the past.
He's used to this.
What am I saying?
Oh,
Man,
God.
Zach gets the heaviest doses of plot.
You see a field with a single person who's hunched over like an old man in the middle of the field. So there's and libraries open, the doors open, it's just a field.
You take the path less traveled.
You look behind you. You look behind you. It's the town of Anguith. Look in front of you, and it's just a field.
Okay. If I shout to the person, do they react? No. Just seeing it. Just seeing it. Okay. What else is happening? Do I let it keep it go on? It's like one of those movies where you're going to keep it going?
Yeah, I mean, it's in front of you. You can't really hear anything that's going on if there's any discourse. It's just like a figure in the field. Far away.
I'm going to take a couple of steps back and run forward and jump into it.
Right. So you take a step back, you run, jump into it, and it's like falling just onto a field. Ooh. And then behind you is there is no exit. Now you're here.
I'm here. I'm there.
I am there.
I'm there.
This isn't a library.
This was a mistake.
No.
You are currently in a area.
Is a big tree still like there?
Oh, it's a large field. Just a large field.
All right, one more run up to the person or whatever, and be like, "What time is it?"
You're gonna do like Little House on the Prairie. You're just gonna skip all the way.
You go up to the figure, and the figure's a very old elf. Just an old elf that's just standing there and just sort of like hunched over and waiting, and has a familiar, an animal companion, who is a medium-sized snake.
That's a big snake.
It is a big snake. That's a big snake. You see them, and
them's just the one person in the snake.
The old man speaks. He goes, "Oh, Orm. Oh, the journeys we've been on. But I'm sorry. The journeys must end here. I must be one with nature once again. And you will go on, my companion on this journey." And he starts to just sort of like his freestanding is flowering. It's like, my only wish was to get rid of hunger. Get rid of the anguish of hunger and feed everyone in the world. But I'm afraid that my travels will come to an end, and here I will go on, and perhaps you can cultivate some sort of area, like some sort of town or.
I'm
turning into flowers.
This person doesn't react to me dropping into the field or anything, though, right?
No,
like I walk up to him, I'm just like,
yeah, it's like you're not even there. There will be great things where I die, and I want you to oversee it for me.
Okay.
And I just hope that in the future that it's not too much, and that you won't suffer the ills of man overtaking you on this burden. I think that's pretty good.
Is that by this is by the tree?
No, he is the tree.
Is the tree.
Well,
this was a field.
He's about to be the tree. Yeah.
He's about to become a tree.
Well, you know,
I missed a lot.
He's about to be the tree.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. So you know that it's Andrew, and Andrew just passes into the earth at that moment,
because he's the time guy.
and leaves his animal companion behind, and the animal companion just circles. The snake just circles the area where he passed and just stays there, and then like time starts to accelerate in front of you as like the tree is growing, and like the tree sprouts from the thing. Like it's like a time lapse, and the snake still coiled around it is now getting larger, coiled around this tree, and it just grows, and then Anguith is before you, and then Morgan and Dr. Hippocampus are right beside you. You're staring at a door at the library.
So back to normal.
Did you decide not to go in?
I take out a hourglass. I'm like, okay. I'm back. It's okay.
Spins the top.
I look at. Did you try pulling?
This is just holds by the door.
No, I hadn't thought about that.
Oh, wow!
So you guys enter the library?
Yes.
Alright.
So I cast detect psychic.
No, actually, no. I'm just gonna fuck off to the tree now.
Detect
Okay.
what I needed.
You're just like, you got what you need.
You like open the
So
door.
you just stand there and you just walk away. So he walks off. You cast what?
I open the door a little bit and they go in and I was like,
Detect psychic significance.
Psychic significance?
Never heard.
Nothing significant.
That's because he's playing from a class that's from a psychic book mod. No, it's
He's playing
I don't
a
know if it's
different
from a mod, but there
RPG
is actually a psychic. There's a psychic book.
There is no significance. We're all
None of us are playing psychic.
We're all So,
Totally different level mind sword guy. Yeah.
so you're in the library?
He's got his doctorate. We're just
You're in the library, and you're alone.
Adventures.
Well, I'm with her.
Hmm?
I'm with Margaret.
Well, you're alone, as in there's no one in the library. other
Oh
than
yeah,
you.
we gotta go.
There's no librarian.
I'm going to ask what they asked before, which I was told was stupid. Is there a restricted section?
There's no one.
Yes.
Yeah.
AKA a section that's blocked off or really high up or
You
excluded.
gotta find the keeper of the key.
So, you look for the poison.
Yes.
Well, the poison cure, not the poison itself.
I look for books.
I'm going to look for books.
Look for books. Let's see. You find.
I sort of
Well,
absent.
you know the thing.
Yeah,
I kind of absentmindedly do it too. Like I'll pull out a book and I'll sort of like put it somewhere else. As I'm just like going.
So yeah, you know you could help him. You know what it is, and you can find the book. And there's a cure. The book is in Tengu.
great. I read and translate.
All right.
It's just literally
it's
chicken
just-
scratch.
Yes, chicken scratch. And they go,
It's just
I listen and-
that's all it says is
I listen and interpret.
interpret. Do you know Tengu?
No, I speak
I
it.
interpret what she tells me.
She's like,
She's the translator.
So you
I'm a translator.
I see. So
Does it take us less than 4 hours?
no, it'll take you a while to make it. You have to get the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what to make for the cure now.
This is gonna be close.
But
Don't worry. I
Oh,
can cast her
yeah.
spell.
They're trying to save this poor
Yeah, we're trying to save
this
this
He go back.
I mean, you could try to make it in less than 4 hours. I mean,
We're gonna try.
Okay. You're gonna make a cure in 4. So
Any really random ingredients that I couldn't like just
you look at the thing.
'Cause I
it
have
has
it-
a cure. It says the cure.
okay.
This is the page that says the cure. And you look down it. It says,
Is it something local?
Oh, Tengu feather.
Oh.
It's a freaking it's a
Well,
feather.
there's more.
Okay.
You keep reading down.
Okay.
And you're going down.
Oh, that's it. Pluck.
It needs a lot of different flowers that you could find around you.
Okay.
Yeah, there's that.
I do have like eschew materials.
That's for spells.
Dang it! All right, okay.
And
I
then
gotta write these down then.
Fresh.
You can't make
and cocoa.
an alchemical thing out of literally nothing.
that's about it.
Yeah.
It's just a Tengu feather mixed with a lot of fauna. It would be sort of rare, I guess, but
Fauna?
Flora.
flora.
Just grab a rabbit.
You got it. Yeah.
Is there a herbalist or flower shop?
There's a tree with flowers growing on it.
Yes.
Well, that's one plant though. Like if it's a variety of flowers, I gotta get.
There's a
most
shit ton of different flowers around this thing.
Is there?
We just
Can
saw
she
it.
just
Yes.
make like a hunting gathering check or something here to like
Yeah,
go get the
let's do it.
survival check. That's right. That's what it would be. Yeah.
or knowledge nature, I guess.
Yes.
All right. Did you follow, Doctor?
I put my hand on the
Yeah,
back of
neat.
the brim. I say, "Great job, nurse," and my mage hand plucks a feather off of her.
Whoa.
I say, "Let's go."
You finally used it.
I have a 22.
That's a lawsuit in like 13 years.
So, you discern where the ingredients will go. Will go. Where you'll go to get the ingredients. Do eggs happen here?
Whoa.
But you also feel a pluck on your back.
That's fine.
So you have a feeling that you've just begun to get the ingredients. Now it's begun. And funnily enough, the survival check takes you to
The tree.
the tree.
Wow.
Wow, would you look at that?
How did that
That's amazing!
happen? Such foresight.
Yeah. So you guys all get to the. You're like,
I'm already at the tree.
You're on the tree.
Bitch.
You're on the tree. You see it. It's right there. It's like, oh, the rain.
Does it
The
look
canopy's pretty big, so you're able to stand
Are
up
there
there.
druid guards out front?
There are 3.
I was there first, guy.
We should approach them.
I put Vanish on myself and I walk right past them.
It will take you.
Okay.
You don't have much time with Vanish.
He's
got
got
plenty
He's
of
got
time.
like 30 seconds
I have plenty of time.
to walk past these guys.
4 rounds.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
that's
6 times 4 is 24 seconds.
It's like 30 seconds.
Plenty of time.
Rounding to
120 feet.
And I'm wearing
No,
the
if you
robe
run
that
much
the
further,
cult
which
guys
is
gave me,
action.
so I'm just hiding
You
myself.
can go pretty far.
So you get to where they're standing, and
People do the 100-meter dashing
he says, "Stop."
less than 10 seconds.
Ooh, he has Sea Ethereal. True Sight.
You saw it.
Either that or you just did it 120 feet in front of him and then walked out to him. And he's like, dude, come on.
Well, it's the plants.
He's got plant sight.
Plants?
Plants have blind sense.
Oh!
He says,
So
"Stop."
this will be a great fight for you because you have plus 4
round
against
one?
saves against
No,
plants.
that's
What do you think you're done?
Blind sense is
Just like speaking without
like
you can
you
just
sense
everything
it,
within
yeah.
I'm not speaking with anybody at the moment.
We can
Yeah,
also
definitely
figure
not.
out your wild shape things.
Not a chance like you. Go off, go on. Plenty have tried before, but you'll just have to go on your way, and then you will arrive.
I
Okay.
approach with my arms outstretched to my sides.
I basically fall down because I'm no longer supported by you.
Alright, you just rob your friend.
What is the meaning of this?
One of your brothers has sinned.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh, right.
He has paid the
Yeah.
price quite dearly.
Uh-huh.
And how?
I stabbed him in the
We
neck
already
with
said
this
that.
knife that I don't have in my hand. Woo!
You come to my field to tell me of a druid you killed?
Yes.
I have come here to accuse you and your brethren of dark magics.
So what? What is it that you all want?
We
wanna
want
know.
in.
We want in?
Only
We don't know what we
druids.
want.
Yeah, we want to get inside.
Only druids may enter on. So you can just
sick.
leave.
We actually do have a druid, so if you could let her in first.
Who?
It's me.
This one.
The snakeling.
He looks at you, and suddenly his face just fucking drops.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh god.
It's
put
the
that back
dirt.
on.
I know it.
Should have washed my hands.
We can't let you enter.
Why not?
Steno.
Well, now you're breaking
You know my name? How do you know my name?
So now we're changing the rules. First, it's only druids may enter. Now it's druids except Steno.
So exclusive.
You don't want to do this. Follower of Rictus.
I do.
Well then.
You should know I've got
know a lot
4%
about
of the
us.
population behind me on this one.
4%.
In fact,
A lot of
I
them.
know quite a lot about all of you.
Oh my.
And I know why you're here.
Well, he's the snake. $10 says he's
start
the
playing
snake.
Not
Playing
quite. And as you say that,
I don't say that.
you don't say that?
No, before you get that's $10.
As you think that, dramatically, just unweaving from the giant canopy above you is a giant scaled snake. And just still coiled around a tree, bursts its head from the canopy
Snakes are 95% muscle, do you know?
and just looks at you. Now he's a snake. He looks directly at you and 3 druids stand there.
I puke beetles.
Alright, that's it.